Welcome to the Port Podcast. I am Mike Lake in the building, aka Hillsboro Slim.
Yo, I'm knocking at the door. I am CP34.
Steve Cash, Money Baggy, the Vegas Zaddy.
Money Baggies? Is that
Baggy?
Money Baggy?
Yeah, Money
Okay.
Baggy. Yes,
I like
sir.
it. The Vegas Zaddy.
I like it too.
I
I like
like
all
that.
of it. Do you? Don't call me it.
No,
though.
but I'm not calling you that. We already
Wait, but you said
established
last
that
week
it's acceptable to say
dudes
daddy,
can
not
call each other.
Zaddy. Zaddy is not something
Yeah, how you
that a
feel
man
about
ever-
that? How you feel like now you
I
heard?
told you I did not believe you.
No,
I just
I know
said
that.
it was different.
But now that you've heard
You
and
probably
you
Hey,
said,
if it's socially acceptable, then I'm allow people to do
No,
it without any
Get one off.
criticism.
Even-
Get one off.
But I'm not ever calling you two daddy or anybody else in the
Come on,
way.
Daddy, get one off.
I have a father that I don't even call daddy.
but it's just a term of like it's a term of endearment.
Term of endearment.
Try it.
You
Try
can't
one. Try
endear
it.
us.
I don't want to be endeared.
You can't endear
I'm
to
good.
us.
Come on, Daddy, just give it a shot.
Get one
No,
off,
I'm
Daddy.
okay. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it in this recorded
Understood.
arena. It's definitely not happening.
Nobody but you would
Absolutely
use it
not.
against you.
Understood.
Nope.
You know the last nigga he called Daddy, he ended
Definitely
up
not
on their
happening.
lap. And you know how that go. It's gonna bring him back to bad
What?
memories. You know, niggas treated you like
Yo.
a puppet. They had their hand.
Yo,
Remember that time you treated like a puppet claw? Nigga had his.
The way the nigga said puppet.
no, I'm not gonna subscribe to that. I'm not gonna.
I'm a real
No,
boy.
I'm good. Remember that was that Shrek? He got hit by that.
Yeah.
I'm a real boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't try to change something. We still on
Always changing the subject. That's what I do
Yeah,
around
you.
here.
We still on you, Daddy.
Yo, so gentlemen,
How we even start? Where we
I don't
coming
even
in
know.
at, man?
Where do we come in at? So y'all notice we were not here last week.
Why weren't we here last week?
We were not here.
We're not here.
Why?
We took a little field trip.
Time zone.
That's
check.
what we
A
call
time
it.
zone
I like that.
change. We went all the way to the very far time zone, right? That's the very
We
far.
went from whatever's the hottest temperature to the actual hottest temperature. God damn.
We went to that section in hell where they're like, "Oh, you think it's hot, huh?"
Oh, that's the VIP.
We was in first class hot. We was in coach hot.
That type of heat. Yeah. For those that don't know, we ended up going to Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying, on a guy's trip. Excuse me. On a guy's trip, the shit was dope as fuck. But speaking about the heat, the shit was definitely different. Like, it wasn't like heat like Florida heat for people that is out here in Florida. It's not hot like the sun, like heat and humid. It was hot like a stove for me.
Mhm. Oven.
Like, I feel like just the
Yeah.
stove was stand in front of the stove or in one, and like that's just the heat. Like, I didn't even
Oven.
like I didn't get a sunburn or anything like last
I
time.
did.
I did.
I didn't get sunburn at
on
all.
my head.
And yeah, I didn't get a sunburn
I'm
at
not
all.
Shiny now. So I'm good.
And it was just hot. It was just like I was just in a stove or oven, whatever. Like, I just was in one being cooked like a pizza.
It felt
Oven
like the
baked.
oven legit. People always say, but it's a
Brick
dry,
oven
it's
type
a
shit.
dry oven. I mean, a dry heat. I was like, yeah, dry heat feels like a fucking oven.
It feels like an oven. Yeah.
I'd rather I kind of rather the humidity.
So one thing I will say the difference was is that we walked a lot of places. We caught a couple cabs. We caught a limo at one point. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But
A medium a lot. That
we-
first
we-
day was brutal.
yeah, that first day was
We
brutal.
carried the 3 gallons of water back. That was,
We had to do that.
that was
But I would say normally, so say if it was 112 degrees in Florida, we'd be drenched. I
Right,
would say
right.
I could probably
Sweat it out.
name on one hand the times that I sweated the whole time we were there.
surprisingly enough,
You know,
and this is going to come as a surprise to people. No body sweat. My
No.
head was still sweating in a hat when I
Yeah.
wore a hat, but yeah, it's a sneaky kind of, I'm not sweating.
Right.
I'm not visibly wet.
Right.
But everyday
She
dehydrated.
said.
Every she never said that to me, but
I know she never says that she's wet to you.
she's not wet. I said I was
Dried up.
I said I was not.
Dried up.
What I said was I was not. Then you said that's what she said. Then you try to flip it.
Mike, you definitely the equivalent of a dry heat, my man.
Anyway, but yeah, no, the dry heat still sucks when it's 110.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, but also, you know what I'm saying? Us spending for myself, spending so much time at the pool, it's like I really didn't mind it. I thought it was gonna be like
No.
way hotter than what. Well, it was hot what it was, but I didn't like feel the effects. Like, I was being warned, like I thought nigga was gonna be like honestly like cooked. Like, I'm thinking, I'm coming out mic'd.
Right. You're gonna go in,
you know what I'm
like a
saying?
frozen pizza, and you're gonna come out just a burnt one.
Blackened.
Yeah, blackened. No,
Mhm.
Cajun.
The pools definitely help. Dre's, is it?
Dre's.
That's
Dryers?
one of the
Dre's,
one of the
yeah.
club plus.
The only thing I didn't like was the non-allowance of hats. Had
Yeah.
I known, it just simply didn't need a team.
Well, remember, it wasn't the non-allowance of hats. They just didn't let you wear hats that I didn't have.
Literally stopped me in the middle of saying
Oh, sorry.
that. If I would have known there was not a team affiliation, I would have rocked my SVM hat or something.
Yes.
Because a ball head and the you see, I saw a meme today. Remember the sun mission from the sun
Mario?
level from Mario?
Yeah,
That's the LA sun.
that's the LA sun.
Angry as
That's
fuck.
the-
just
that's
sitting
the
on top of your
West
shit,
Coast sun.
just beating you.
Yeah. And it literally felt like it came down a couple times and definitely knocked me in the face a couple times.
Right.
The funny thing though
Did it
was
come down and say, "Hey, Daddy, let me whisper in your ear"?
No,
But in a whisper though,
in a whisper.
like
No.
the Yin Yang Twin song.
No, it did not. No, it didn't.
If
do
it
that.
did, if it was spitting a freestyle, would
Yeah.
it would have been fire?
It would have definitely been. Never mind. I don't want to go
He
down.
like
this.
it. He like
No.
it. He
No.
like. Just say you like.
All I'm saying is there was so everywhere we went there was AC, right? There was never a point where there was not any AC. Everywhere we went it was AC, and it was really cold AC. And then you hit that door, and it was literally like a brick. Like somebody literally took a brick and threw it right in your face. You know, because it wasn't on some like you go outside in Florida and say, damn, it's hot. Like you're like, damn, I can actually be out here and chill. Like there were times that
I never did it.
I know. But we do
You're
that.
not in the water,
Hold
you
on,
ain't
hold on.
just
I got you
outside.
on that. But you aren't dreading walking to your car. You know what I'm saying?
I have dreaded walking to my car.
I mean,
Because you're finna get in that bitch all hot. You gotta drop windows.
That's where the oven at. It's
Right.
the car in Florida.
But imagine, all right, so the oven in Florida, the
It's
car,
everywhere.
that's just everywhere in Vegas. That's just basically what it is.
Remember
Everywhere
Buddy
is a
said on that
fucking, it's
mission
a hot.
to the liquor store.
Yeah.
The black doorman dude. He was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, no, y'all straight. Y'all just got to go around this building." I was like, "Around this building?
building.
It's a fucking casino.
Yeah,
This ain't no,
it wasn't a building. It wasn't even like the buildings are like 4 or 5 blocks.
Yeah, because the roads ain't straight
You know?
there. It's like
and shade was the spot.
Shit.
It is. It's, you know what it
Right.
remind me of? It's like when you gotta walk when you're walking by the building, you're trying to stand like when you try and walk by it, right? Or stay under, use it for shade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you
Right.
gotta leave the shade, it really feels like when you stand right outside before the shade is done. It's like the sun's like, bring your ass out. Ain't nobody finna fight you. Bring your ass. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna fight you. Bring your scary ass outside.
Right, exactly. 100%.
Ain't nobody
100%.
finna fuck with you. As soon as you step behind it, you get fucked with.
Well, and the
Yeah,
crazy
so-
thing too is that when we flew in, remember, it was literally just desert. It was like
Yeah,
desert,
yeah.
and all of a sudden you start seeing a little bit of grass and like houses and stuff, and then you see the
Motherfuckers
strip
built a city in the middle
of the desert.
Fucking desert.
of the actual desert.
The mountains were amazing to look at in the back.
That was
It
pretty.
was nice to have in the backdrop.
Yeah. 100%. And it was pretty. And one thing I would say, watching TV with all the things that you see Vegas on TV or in movies, it looks like everything's spread out.
Mhm.
But what I realize, everything is right. Just everything
the
is
strip
right
place,
there.
yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, there's things out there, but like everything that you're gonna go to is like right there.
Mhm.
But it still feel long as hell when you're walking to them. Because I
The
remember,
walk there was fine.
yeah.
The walk back with all those bags, we had a case of beer that we never touched.
Oh
'cause you
yeah,
bought it for a
that was
dime.
donated to the cleaning people.
Several bottles of liquor, mad gallons of water, and we realized a 5 to 10 minute walk back to your hotel through 2 casinos is it's a fucking workout.
Yeah.
I feel like I was at the mud race again, whatever that shit was
Yeah.
called.
Mm.
That was bad.
I just felt like so. The last day I walked to the MGM Grand.
By the way, I thought someone called mud races when you fuck bitch in the ass.
Mm.
What the fuck was that? Your butt
I always
plug?
do that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
No, you
so-
don't.
I always do
You
that.
ever heard him do that, Mike?
I do it all the
That's
time.
the first time
What are
ever?
you talking about? Hold on, wait.
That's the sound an asshole make when you pull your dick out.
Before we continue on this, what would you say? A mud race. So you've heard somebody call a mud race when you.
I was kidding, Claude. I never
Okay.
heard anyone call a mud
I
race.
think actually
fucking with my
it's
ass.
kind of clever.
So I
He
just
just
coined
needed
it.
a subject
I'm kind of good with that.
He was
I kinda
looking for-
coined it.
So
he was
y'all,
just looking for a subject.
y'all hear it first on the Port podcast. A mud race is referring to
Tough Mudder. I couldn't remember that.
oh, Tough Mudder. That's a good.
No, that's the real name of the
I know,
yeah.
I know, but I'm still like, whatever. No, I was just saying I walked from our hotel to another hotel, one of the other bigger hotels. The last day I had to get some souvenirs and shit. And I remember doing it, and I remember when I got back, I was like, I felt mad accomplished. Like, damn, I walked this whole way. Like, it's that second place we took a cab to, or a limo to.
We took that cab basically across the street because we didn't know it was right
Oh,
across
yeah.
the street.
Homeboy was dope though. Like he didn't gouge us. It was what? It was like $10.
Yeah, 7 or so.
$7, $8. I think maybe $10. He was from what? Ethiopia. I wish I remember his name. Homeboy was from Ethiopia. Also big ups to taxi drivers. So Uber drivers, y'all can eat a dick in Vegas. Y'all can eat a huge dick because I felt like all the Ubers were gouging.
Who put y'all on that though?
On what?
On the taxi?
The doorman.
I put somebody on the
doorman.
taxi.
Not
doorman.
us. It was the doorman. The
It
same
was,
dude who
you
sent
know,
us
you know what's
block.
but you know what's crazy? Wasn't the doorman's name Steve?
I want to say yeah.
I
but
want to
that's
say his
probably
name was
why.
Steve.
I come in many forms.
It was either Steve or Carl.
oh, that's what you mean? You put us on?
No,
You
seriously.
an angel?
No, but
You more?
jokes aside, like dead ass, like, I forgot who it was. I was like, nah, it's the taxi is way cheaper. I don't remember. Maybe it was Raw. I'll put somebody on that shit. Anyways,
That would make sense. But you know,
Uber
yeah,
comes with surcharges and up shit off the
everything
rip.
off rip.
Anywhere right there is a $20 Uber. Is a $7, $8 cab.
Yeah, and I actually have her card. I'm a say her name when I go over to my desk here in a minute. Our taxi driver that took us from the airport to our hotel, I forget her name.
That real estate lady?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was
Yeah,
cool.
she was really cool, and she actually gave us a little. And that was what I liked the most. The people that lived there were really good at like telling everybody, where to go, what to do, what not to do, where to stay out, and how to get around. And that, to me, if you're gonna have a city that's solely based on tourism, you're gonna kind of have to be like that. Because
That's how she make her bucks.
That's how she make her bucks.
Yeah.
I can't say out of a shadow of a doubt that that's how it is here. Like, first of all, we don't have taxi drivers. They've all but extinct in Florida. I haven't seen a taxi driver in Tampa.
Mhm.
One last time I saw a taxi driver. It's forever. They're all Uber drivers now. But Uber drivers aren't giving you tips and where to go, like the best places to go and like the best routes to take and things like that.
But also, granted, look at the city we were in. That's what it's for.
That's true.
You got to adapt to your
Right.
you hustle. They just became hustlers out there. You know what I'm saying? If the drive was like that, even though Tampa is a popping city, it's not as big. Obviously, clearly, it's not Vegas. So
Yeah.
it's not a lane
Not
for
yet.
them.
And everything's so close in Vegas, you hustle some shit like a limo ride around the corner. Versus here, niggas will be like, I can't charge you low prices. I need you to really pay for this shit. To get from, say we're going from Ybor to Soho, that's not a close trip like going from the Aria to the MGM.
Facts.
Right. So all in all, though, good trip. We're gonna get into it. Our whole episode, guys, is about it.
It's pretty much Vegas based.
It's Vegas based. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna probably go on tangents, and we're probably gonna be clowning
go
and doing
back
all that
and
crazy
forth.
stuff.
Yeah.
This show. We don't have any scheduled guests this week, but if you want to hop on, the link is always as it is below.
Yeah, right now we just pretty much just recapping. I haven't seen these guys since Sunday when we all flew out or flew back.
How does your body feel? How do you physically feel?
I was exhausted Monday when I landed. I was just exhausted. I made sure I was straight. I had to, because it was too many bodies out there. I had to make sure I was COVID free. I checked. So I checked. I'm good. And then surprising y'all, I ended up. You know what I'm saying, I just took the step, dog. You know what I'm saying? Big vaxxed. Oh,
you're fully vaccinated?
No, not fully.
Oh, no.
Halfway
there.
Yeah.
We know that now there's gonna be a third one too, so you're gonna have to get the third one.
Yeah. So
you're third there.
A third there, yeah. I'm going.
Yeah.
But because shit just real. And at that point, I know we spin into this, but like we say, this episode we kind of just shooting the shit and just, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna bounce back and forth. At this point, the way shit is with this corona shit, I'm more afraid of the virus than I am of the vax at this point. So I was like that's just me. And the way we was wilding in Vegas and the way looking at everybody damn near on top of each other, I'm like, I was really standing back looking at the crowd, especially at the concert, which we're gonna get into later. It was just too many fucking
Which
people.
concert?
Yeah,
we went to
all of them.
Every last
all
one,
of them.
But especially the specific one I'm speaking about was Marshmallow. But we're gonna get into that.
Yeah. Did you feel all right? So before we can keep saying we're gonna get into things. We are gonna get into things, but I want to. So we talked a little bit off air, and Steve, you weren't there. Mike, you were nearby, but you didn't hear him about this guy. He was kind of like, I'll call him a MAGA guy. If you're a MAGA person, forgive me and don't forgive me. This is what he was. He didn't have a hat on, but he literally basically made kind of like a joke about like making America great again. And then he's like, and I guess he mentioned the bartender's mask. And I was like, that's cool, man. Definitely a mask. He's like, taking away our freedom and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I didn't come to Vegas to have to wear a mask and all this shit. And I'm just thinking to myself, I go, are there really still people out there right now that are still bitching about masks? When now we're past COVID. We didn't technically COVID is past. We're now in COVID variants.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're in the Alpha, Delta, Omega. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got beta of COVID now. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like it's things have gotten to the point now where we've literally completely surpassed what we were trying to get away from. To it's something even worse now, and people are still complaining about having to wear masks. You know, and I felt like we didn't have to wear them everywhere in Vegas. We just had to wear them basically when it was an enclosed space, and not even then, actually, technically.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Well, no, you were supposed to like in building.
Well, not when we were in the clubs. You didn't have to.
Oh, you're right. So that's in building. You're right.
Didn't even have to wear. Not at all. It was mainly, I guess, the hotels just protecting themselves as well. Because I mean, but I know every club that we went into definitely didn't have to wear masks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Did you feel safe?
Hell no. That's why I'm Mr. Big Vexed.
Yeah. Mike, what about you? Did you feel safe? I mean,
by the way, that shit sucks. Niggas mad sore. That shot got you sore shit.
Wait till you get the second one. It's gonna be worse.
I've heard that one was a little bit. I don't know. I guess person to person.
Yeah.
But does it even matter? By the way, because we're here, does it matter what which one y'all get? Like what gang you part of? Who
so
you ride with?
I am Pfizer.
Oh yeah.
Pfizer was I think the most in Florida. At least it was the easiest one to get because Walgreens. had it, and Walgreens had readily available appointments.
So you're gonna ride on anybody like Moderna gang? You gonna bust their ass if you see them?
I think
you're gonna
COVID gonna do that for us.
You gonna throw it up?
They're gangs now.
You gonna throw it up and represent your clique? Throw it up, represent.
I think there's gonna ride on you for us.
I think there's only 2 cliques right now, Steve, and the cliques are motherfuckers that are vaccinated and motherfuckers that are not vaccinated.
No, it's not. It's then you got to break it down. It always gets broken down.
There's like those bloods and these bloods.
Yeah, like it's vax versus the unvax, and then it's gonna be like what type of vax you got. But honestly, like I'm gonna keep it a butt. Like I'm team Pfizer gang. You know what I'm saying? We wipe noses around here.
Yeah.
We wipe noses.
Okay. That was like an accident. I was really
though. How y'all feel about
noses?
How y'all feel about the stepchildren, the people that got that Johnson & Johnson?
The J&J folks, I hope stay safe.
Stay safe. Because can you switch? So if I get Pfizer, can I now go get Moderna? I don't think so. I think I have to get another. I think I have to get another dose of the Pfizer for it to be more effective.
I got my shit at VA, by the way.
If you're watching us or if you're watching the replay and you know this, please put the answer down below in the comments so that I don't have to search it. But
also keep it a buck. I know a person personally.
Meek say she Moderna. We got to ride on.
I know a person personally. They still caught COVID fully vaxxed.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Small percentage. 12, I think it is.
But you know that it's not that it's not supposed to happen, but that is something that could happen, and they told us that could happen. They're called breakthrough infections. The thing is that everybody that's catching it that are vaccinated, they aren't dying. You know what I'm saying? They aren't dying. They aren't getting necessarily put on ventilators. They are getting through it because that's the whole point of the vaccination. Now, granted, if the Pfizer, that's what they said, you need a booster. So that's why as soon as that shit comes out, I'm gonna go get it because it is affecting people differently, and some people are having to go on the ventilators, but most people aren't going to the hospital and having to be hospitalized or dying.
Yeah,
people were. Remember when this shit happened? That was literally 500,000 people.
Yeah,
you know,
it's hard. Either way, I know I'm making light about the whole like gang and shit. But honestly, the shit ain't funny. The shit sucks. And
you kind of gotta laugh. You can't. The circumstances around it are so ridiculous because if you really think about everything, so had old boy 44 initially said, hey, this shit's crazy. Let's do everything we need to do to keep let's bolster the vaccinations getting done. Let's get to do everything that we possibly can to stop this thing before it gets crazy instead of denying that it's actually serious. We would have possibly been done with this shit by the end of last year. Okay, cool. That didn't happen, right? Cool. Had people started wearing their mask and not bitching about the mask all the time, it might have prevented. We could have been done with this shit by beginning of this year. That didn't happen. Okay, shit's still going. Motherfuckers literally would get vaccinated and do what they tell you as far as masks and where you need to wear them. Shit could be done soon, but the problem is that this shit is going to linger. I think it's going to go into 2022.
Of course. It's going to probably 24. It's here, dog. Right. It's here.
It's going to probably be a way of life.
She a bad bitch with her panties halfway off.
Corona?
Yeah.
You think there's going to be a bunch of babies named Corona?
I hope not.
Corona or Pfizer? Pfizer's or Moderna's? Moderna's?
No way there will be. In hell.
You know damn well there are going to be a bunch of babies named Corona, Pfizer, Moderna,
there's no way
Johnson & Johnson. You get a baby that's literally named Johnson.
I got faith in the people of the world that they wouldn't do that to their children.
Why?
I hope that's. Come on. Why?
I got faith in the world that it won't happen. If it does happen, I'm not going to be disappointed. But I am going to judge.
I once read a report once that literally had a name that was literally LA-A. And I asked her how you pronounce it. Allah. And she said it's pronounced Ladasha.
Yeah, Ladasha.
You did a what? How you got that?
Huh?
How you got that?
I heard
something for something. It
wasn't on a meme?
A teacher.
No. That was an actual person. An actual person. That wasn't a meme.
I don't know if it's an actual person, but I did hear or read that somewhere.
Mine was an actual person. I swear to God.
Wait, you say you ran into that?
It was an actual person at a job that I had in Tallahassee probably about 10 years ago, and I asked, and it was 100%. She could have been the person.
You looking funny in the light, bro.
I look funny in the light?
Yeah, like I don't know if I believe that story.
That's why I asked. How you got that information?
I thought that was a meme. Don't let me find out you're a liar.
That's legit a person.
I worked in customer service for 10 years.
We can Google right now.
Yeah, we're gonna find the meme.
Hey, 10 years I worked in customer service, taking 100, 300 calls a day for 10 years. Never ran into a Ladasha. I don't ran into some crazy names. Not that one. I seen that meme.
I'm glad I'm right-handed.
I swear to God, it's an actual person's name.
Super trash with your left right now.
No, I can hardly.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
This left is one with the shot, and I can hardly extend that bitch. What if I need to blaze my Glock after this shit?
You know, the left is the one you shoot with.
You know, I said, what if? That's why I went to the left. What if I didn't do the right? Because what if I gotta raise a stock?
Run it. You got to practice with it.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to. But that shit rough.
I done practice how to reload if both hands broke.
Now you gotta do it with your eyes closed too, because you never know what type of room you're in. What if you're in a dark room? You know what I'm saying?
I done shot in the dark before.
Yeah, and you got to hit targets
and
too.
You reload basically with the one hand and you rack it off the back of your shoe.
I swear to God. I can't
I
find
believe
it.
was just thinking about it. Shit, it's like some tactical
It's
type.
it's a tactic.
Like
I learned it in a tactical place.
LaDasha, if you're out there,
you know what I
about 10
random.
years
We finna tell a lot of Vegas stories, but
Right.
randomly what I didn't get to do, and I lament. I don't regret shit, but what I lament not being able to do. Last time I was there, I was shooting 50 cals in the mountains, and that shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You ever fire 50 cal and it rack your whole body, shake your shit up, and you hit a target up, however
shake that belly really good.
8,000,
Yeah.
8K up on the mountains, and you hit a target up that bitch. That's a different kind of feeling. And the last thing, I wanted to ride 4-wheelers in the desert. I was just so busy wilding that I didn't make it.
It never stopped. We never stopped. We never really stopped.
That's the hardest I've gone.
y'all ain't never been with a real thick bitch, and like you call her 50 cal because they rack your whole body and you trying to like she's super thick. Like you ain't never
That's
hit, you ain't
hard.
never do
That's
nothing
hard.
like
No, I've
y'all never hit
I've
nothing
been
like
with a
that.
50
No.
cal, not a 50.
Yeah, 50
No, I've never
cal.
referred
50.
to a girl.
They kind of let
called
you
a
know.
50 cal.
Is that the equivalent of 50 inch?
That's what I was thinking. 50
inch?
inch. Is that a 50 inch?
You know what
I've
I'm
never been with
Yeah,
a 50
it's
cal. I've
kinda
been with a
wild.
couple of 28 cows.
It's kind of wild.
28 cows?
28.
Damn.
A little thicker than half.
I've had some 40 cows.
Or earthquake the whole. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
You're
saying?
different than me.
But back on the Vegas
When
shit.
you're
Back
big,
on the
you
Vegas
can't
shit.
be in the room with another big one.
Steve, did you have some tips for us today, sir? I know we're off our norm.
Oh
Did you have
shit.
something?
Yeah. Let's
do it. Let's do it.
Cash rules.
Let's do it. Let me get
I
this.
would have made the fucking clip for this, but we was in Vegas.
Boom.
That's gonna be my we was in Vegas.
You a
shit.
dumbass.
We was in Vegas.
I got
Cash tips. Yeah. The tip I got, because it comes from a Vegas experience still. Sometimes you just gotta do some shit that you didn't prepare for. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
with the flow.
Like no matter what the price is, within reason, but pretty much no matter what the price is, pay for that experience because you may not get it again. You know, sometimes you just gotta say yes and when you typically would say no to something, you know, sometimes you need to just say yes to that because you never know what you might fall into. You never know what you're going to deal with. You just never know what positivity that may come of that. Of course, it's always a gamble because it can be negative as well. But when you typically would say no to something and you're in a pretty much almost a once in a lifetime type of situation, because sure, it could happen again, but you never know. You don't know. It might be once in a lifetime. Say yes, because you never know. And I'm getting that first of all, what y'all feel about that and I'm going to give my experience of why I said that.
I've been living my life that way for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so you understand.
Yeah, no,
But there's a lot of people that don't.
Hey,
People stay in their comfort zone.
This is a tip.
People stay in a
100%,
comfort zone.
100% a tip.
Occasionally allow the flow to take you somewhere you wouldn't go. It's exactly what Steve just said. I done ended up in some crazy places, and I'm gonna let Steve get his shit off.
Cole, how you feel? Like you agree? Like, do y'all got a story even one day? Because I'm gonna tell the story when my no typically turned into a yes, and the shit was lit because of it.
I will honestly say, and this is not on some. Most of the great experiences that I've had in my life have been on some. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to do nothing. I wanted to stay home, and somebody convinced me to go to get up and go out, or they asked me, and I said, and I wanted to say no, but I said yes, and I had a great time. And it ain't even on some young person wilding out shit. It's on the vacations.
Yeah,
that I take.
yeah.
My wife asks me all the time, "Hey, you want to go to Colorado?" Or "Hey, you want to go to North Carolina, the Smoky Mountains?" Fuck no, I don't want to do that. But I did it, and you know what? I saw snow for the first time in my whole entire life.
And you wasn't expecting, huh, Daddy? I feel you. Go ahead, Mike. What?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I got stories. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna share them, but I don't want to go off on a wild tangent. I'll just say this: I've looked up after. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just see where I go. I've looked up and been like, how the fuck did I get here? Why are we in a Muslim palace in North Tampa? I don't know how we got here.
Muslim palace.
There is one out that way.
Yo.
But you just end up in some wild places. And that's not just party related. That's in any situation. Somebody's
okay.
You know what? I got invited to, let's say tomorrow, Saturday, 2 days from now. I got invited by a homie to go shooting with a church group at an outside shooting range somewhere the hell about an hour from Tampa.
Okay.
That sound a little wild. I'm gonna go see what it do. I've shot before outside. We might skeet shoot or whatever the fuck that's called.
Can I ask a question though?
Whoa, y'all niggas skeet shooting with niggas?
Yeah, skeet shooting. Not skeeting on niggas.
What kind of church group?
I didn't even get into the
what denomination of church.
Homie was black that asked me, but I didn't get into the details of what the church group was about.
Well, that's kind of important.
I grew up in the church.
I get it. What is
I mean, as long as we ain't out there trying to like let snakes bite us.
What if they're using you as like bait or like target? Like certain church groups. I mean,
the
I'm just
lesson of this
saying.
cash tip is to sometimes you gotta say.
I'm just saying. Sometimes you say yes.
I feel like the homie is black. His wife black. I'm not gonna end up.
Is he black? Didn't you see Get Out?
He black, like you black.
But didn't you see Get Out?
Oh, you think somebody in his body?
Somebody in his body.
I could end up in a Get Out situation.
You could.
I couldn't though.
Yeah.
I end up in a Mexican Get Out.
What are they getting out of it though by taking your body?
It's just funny, like how you ask somebody, what did he get out of it?
The response, the response I almost gave automatic. No, the response I gave automatic wasn't for you.
Okay, I got you.
You almost got my full like Super Saiyan game. I was about to bag you.
No,
I was about to bag you. My response was almost, and then it was just about my dick.
Cut down. That was 100% an honest question. Why you laughing?
It wasn't. You're lying. You fucking
I was just curious.
We're friends. You're not curious.
I was curious.
You just want to get
because me when I would say they would get a height. That was all it would be.
That's
trash. They can lose the fat for me. That
you think you don't get your body back.
No,
if a white person was in your body, they would just be in another white body.
I can't do it right now.
I got the same Johnson & Johnson.
I woke up in the same ass body.
No.
Oh my God, you a fucking asshole. You know that,
bro? I'm just responding.
All right, now back to the cash. All right, cool. I understand. So the reason you got to say yes. Now my yes and my typical no in the situation was I'm with my man. We separate from the squad because we wanted to hear some hip hop. We wanted to hear a little bit like back to make us feel good. Something that we didn't get much of because Vegas is definitely a what's called a
EDM.
In the EDM type spot or whatever. That was that stand for erectile dysfunction
dance music.
I thought it was erectile
electronic dance music
for men. Mike in EDM is erectile dysfunctional Mike.
Oh, me? EDM Mike?
That's
ED Mike?
No, but so we left for on a quest. We left on a quest to hear some hip hop. Take us back to an essence. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking forward to that, and lo and behold, found ourselves upon a Gucci Mane concert.
Yo.
And as we stand in line and we finally get to the front one night, they was charging $250 a head. I take my man to the side, look him in his eye. Is it something you really want to do? Think long and hard. He didn't think long and hard. He let me know immediately, this is something I want to do. When next time we're going to get to do this? Then I go to think long and hard, and I didn't think long and hard. I was like, you know what? You motherfucking right. If you with it, I'm with it. He said he was with it, so we was with it. We go through, and then we ended up having the time of our fucking life. It was fucking lit from entry to exit tree. The shit was fucking lit. Like the openers was fire. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember
their logos? I don't know. Okay. I didn't catch their name. Okay. You walk in, she was already
local in Vegas.
They was already. Well, I'm assuming their logos. I don't know, but anyway,
you didn't recognize. There was nobody recognizable
that I know of. Yeah, but everyone got their own shit.
Openers.
Yeah. They just opened the show. But when Gucci opened up with he came in with OG Juice's intro. When he opened up with the quarter brick, half brick, when that shit came on, everything erupted from lights to fucking. The lasers to motherfucking just the pyro was insane. Yeah. The energy in the room, like I felt like dog. All right, look, I just love being in a room and the energy with full of fucking gangsta ass niggas and ghetto females, and it just feels different, and it makes me it really feels good, and no one was on no tough shit.
Okay.
I feel everyone that was in there, because everyone paid a lot of money. No one want no problems with nobody. We're here to enjoy a show and together, and we all felt like home. Like I felt like I'm in here with my folk. Like I'm good. No matter who I'm with, all the people around me, I felt good. I felt at home. And could no one tell me different? I can tell with my man who went with me, like we were just home. It really, I didn't feel more comfortable anywhere else. My whole Vegas trip, not saying I was uncomfortable, but if I had to pick a time where I was most comfortable amongst that shit, amongst that crowd.
Not when you were laying on that bed? Like
sleeping?
Passed out?
No, why would I feel most comfortable then?
Because it's a comfortable bed.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? After a long night I just had.
With you.
No, I'm going to get to the bed.
I did want to ask you, though, before you continued, that was at Dre's, right?
Dre's, or whatever it's called, yeah.
Dre's.
What's it called? I think
it's DRAI apostrophe S. I think it's Dre's.
I thought it was Dre's.
I think it's Dre's.
My cup had a Y.
No, Why?
I still
I
we
have a
left-
hat
we left
somewhere.
You got the bootleg shit. That's
yeah,
why.
you got
We got
a
our
fake
drinks
cup.
right next
Nah,
to each
you're the
other.
only one with the
Nah.
Y on it.
So everybody there,
It was a
including the
Chris
server, because I actually said it too. I asked because that's where we were. She said
They correct you?
Dre's.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's Dre's.
So it's
Wherever that
Dre's.
spot is,
I thought we was at a spot with Drake Chick.
it was amazing. Like it just the again the energy, the vibe, just the drinks. Like nobody was tripping. Like not bumped into one dude. We both like it's like, hey, my bad. We both we here for we paid too much money to bump.
Yeah,
We
but you
we
got
paid
it,
far
daddy?
too much money. Exactly. He's like, hey, you got it, daddy. I was like, yeah, you got
Nah,
it too, daddy. We
nah,
all
daddy,
good.
you got it.
So let me ask you, because I remember we went to Dre's earlier in
Way
in the
different.
The
trip.
day before. The day before.
The day before we all went there for a pool party.
Yeah.
Well, it was a day
Wait,
party
was
and
it
a night
still
party.
at
Let's get in
pool?
this. Let's cash out on cash tips, then we'll continue.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
around
okay.
the
So
pool.
anyway, long story short, that's the cash tips. Stick to y'all yeses more. Sometimes you gotta rock with a yes when you typically would go with a no, because you never know the experience you're gonna get. So say yes sometimes in a situation you typically say no to.
That's a good tip. I love it.
Yeah, and y'all agree on it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
100%. 100%.
Now the
shit
question
was
you was asking.
Let's get into the mix real quick.
All right.
Right. Yo, we in the mix, y'all. And it's a little bit different than our normal shows. Again, we're still in on our Vegas topic. And I'm gonna let Steve take it right where he was just talking
Yeah,
about. What was
and you had a question. You said in the daytime.
Oh, so I remember in the day. So and y'all, and I wish I had a picture of it, but y'all can look it up. Dre's Las Vegas. Y'all can look it up. I remember it had two pools and it had a big old stage, and then there's these cabanas up top and bottom. They got a couple bars and a big stage over there. What did it look like at night?
The same.
I don't think you looked at did you happen to look at where everything was roped off the club, the building
Yeah.
area?
So I saw that. I didn't know what that was.
All
That's
that
the club
back
area.
there,
Yeah.
that's the club, and that's the stage back there. It looked
Oh.
phenomenal when you come to the back
Yeah.
and like look at it straight ahead.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
From where we were
that
in the
way.
pool that way toward the interior was the whole club. They had
And
big
that's where the
screens.
stage is.
Yeah.
And I think what everybody's got to realize too, if you've never been, this is on a 20-story
On the roof.
building.
Yeah, on the roof.
Right, this is at the top of like a 20-story building,
On the
right?
roof.
Like it was
Yeah.
up there, right?
The
And you
loser
can
had to
literally
jump.
see Caesar's Palace and the Mandalay is over
The
there.
backdrop was nuts.
Flamingo,
The backdrop was exactly
Right.
other big ass casinos with
Right.
roof pools over there.
right?
Yeah. Nuts.
So that was pretty crazy though. But yeah, no.
For the record, I wasn't the homie.
No.
I wanted to say I wasn't the homie. I just
Okay.
wanted to say that.
Oh, you gotta clear your name or something?
Yeah.
Well, as you're describing it,
Careful with this short or Pfizer arm.
oh, that's the Pfizer arm. As you was telling the story, I knew a lot about the bits of it because we talked about
Yeah.
it, and I just wanted it to be clear that.
No, don't really sad because my man, because he's not here. He's never been
Yeah.
on a pod.
No,
I never
no.
like.
I think that's a safe
So-
way to do it.
So I have an unexpected thing similar to that, but I did want to point out because Mike wasn't there, but Mike was with me at the damn EDM concert, and I will say, I'm gonna put the camera on me real quick.
What concert is that, by the
They
way?
almost got in like 4 or 5.
That's
so-
when it's
So that was when the MAGA guy was talking to me, but
the Tiger performance.
no, that was the day before. But I'll talk
Can
about
I give
that.
another for the record?
You go ahead.
I didn't stay because of you.
I don't care. I stayed because that only reason I stayed was because of Don. I'm not really into.
We know.
That wasn't in
our
question.
buddy.
They know too. I stayed because my brother they had just got there, hit them stairs, and I was like, I'm not gonna bounce before
okay.
they get there.
So you
And
know,
I asked them if they wanted to leave to go meet with them to be in in our element. I could blend in either.
so before we get to any of that, can we talk about those fucking stairs?
We can, but the stairs what for those?
So hold on. So all right, y'all. So if y'all have never been to so we were at Marquee in Las Vegas. That's actually
You finna throw salt all over Marquee.
I am about to. I'm about to throw because I got a couple of my stories are in Marquee. So Marquee is a fantastic club in the Cosmopolitan. That's on the Strip. I think a couple of my friends, Redbeard and Johnny A-List, are actually going to Vegas.
How niggas remember what was where and where it was at? I was going through the whole trip just on some like.
Well, some of us were trying to like enjoy the moment and like, be able to
I
talk
enjoyed
about it.
the moment so much I didn't remember where we were and what day we went there.
Okay, but you have a hard time with concepts of time and space
It
anyway.
has
though.
nothing to do with remembering the
You
name
know
of a
you
spot.
The calendars and times and space and all
It
that
has
stuff.
nothing to do with
I don't know
the name of a spot.
Anyhow,
We went to Hakkasan
Hakkasan,
and we
talked about
went
that
to
too.
Marquee. I
Yep.
don't know what hotel they was in. I
Yeah.
know we went into a building
Oh yeah.
and fun was had.
Because I plan on coming again. I plan on taking my wife there. Like I'm taking mental notes because I'm planning on actually like going back again. Like,
I didn't think I would ever go back again, and this trip surprised me. I don't think I'll ever go back again. Dre's was memorable because the pool setup was dope and the hip hop was dope. That's the only place we heard hip hop the whole trip.
Okay. So let's I'm gonna jump into Marquee real quick. So Marquee was one of, I think it was the last night that we were there. We went to Marquee's at the Cosmopolitan, and it was a nice little spot. It had initially, I guess, our homie that's been there before, it wasn't normally a like an EDM spot. But here's the thing: you pay about $30-something to get in, right? And what they don't tell you is that you got to go back up about 5 or 6 flight of stairs. And I don't mean like you just going up a few like stairs. No, I mean you going up legit like
office
levels.
building stairs,
Office
20 foot floors,
office building stairs.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm not in the bed. I'm healthy enough. I do run, I do jog, I do ride my bike, but I ain't healthy enough to be climbing no goddamn stairs like that. Like I'm not. I'm like. But even I felt like even you work out all the time. I feel like people were. You were like. I was losing my breath. I was like, oh my god.
But you're also a 2-pump chump, right?
And your back weak.
Right?
Anyhow.
Yeah.
No, I'm
2-pump chump. That's you.
No, not
that's
at all.
you. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's what they call you in the streets.
First off.
They call you in the streets.
First
Mr.
off.
2-pump chump. Yeah,
First
that's
off.
you.
It's all about expectations,
Like
right?
you ask a question.
It's all about expectations, right? So if you go up and they say, hey, go up the stairs, what you thinking? 2 flights of stairs, maybe 1 flight of stairs?
No, I'm thinking just the stairs.
I'm thinking about
right?
the loop
The stair.
of just one stair.
One stair, right?
It's
And
a step.
we're like walking and we're like cussing and shit. We're like, you got to be fucking kidding me! Like, it's like
every
more
little
stairs.
step you take, it will be
Oh,
there.
man.
Every little step I
You
take
don't normally sing.
will
Go ahead.
be to that's how it was. Nah, it's funny. Called butt getting wet.
I feel like I'm in Ghostbusters.
No, that's actually
was in
on
Ghostbusters.
our own though. That's on our own. That's not every
What is on our own?
Well, I guess it's time.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Yeah.
No, every little
movie
step.
knowledge
Don't
and
old school. Don't
yeah.
try to
Every
out
little
old
step.
school, Claude.
Every little step was
Yeah,
the,
you're right,
was
you're
the
right,
before
you're
that.
right,
Yeah,
you're right.
no.
Is that the same group?
And that was actually Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, I knew it was.
Yeah.
Damn, he
Anyhow.
put you in your slimer, please.
He actually had a video for it and everything. Anyhow, so yeah, we do eventually get up there and we get in there.
Gassed out, breathing hard,
I
heavy.
feel like the story would be different if it was just me back there.
Okay.
Tell it like you would tell it if it was just me back there. Nigga, we was in the back of the back. It was me and you.
Uh-huh.
We weren't far back from them. We was maybe
going up the stairs?
maybe a half a flight behind them. We kept up.
Oh, we kept up.
And we had a D1 b-ball player. Former D1
Yeah.
b-ball player was gassed too.
Right.
What it is we're fully dressed.
Who's the former D1 ball player?
Drew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
he
that.
ball like that.
He
That
balled.
nigga
I had
ball.
no
He said he
idea.
got a jump shot.
I don't know.
I
You
didn't
seen
realize
it?
that.
He said I never seen him, but he played at a
We'll
D1
get that on video
school.
one day.
He wasn't a walk-on. He was like scholarship or some shit. That's
I had no idea. Big up to
proof
you.
enough for me. Steve wanted the challenge.
Nah.
I set you up.
Don't be careful with my Pfizer
I'm not
arm.
gonna hit you. I'm just
You
telling
don't know where it's at. You don't know where
It's
it's
right
at.
there.
No, it's not. You're wrong.
It's
It's
right
all the way up
there.
here.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to do what I was doing. But we was gassed. And what it is you're fully dressed. You didn't expect it. We were
Yep.
already drunk and
Hot.
doing other shit.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, 6 flights of stairs. Just go.
No,
down.
they said shit. They just say, hey, up the stairs.
They didn't even. There was zero. No. All right.
Oh,
so-
wait. Let's get to the story.
So hold on.
Elevator was VIP.
So
only.
so you found out why we had to take the stairs.
I did talk to the general manager.
Yeah,
we had a good
and
conversation.
and he's a friend of ours now, guys. So
You need
just
an
keep that
answer
in mind.
zone.
No. I just happened to be standing next to him.
We should have him on the show one day. The general manager.
I talked to him about it.
Marquee. Yeah.
I'm not saying he said yeah. I'm
Okay.
saying he was intrigued that niggas was starting a media company in
Awesome.
the South.
Well, we'll keep that in mind then. But yeah, so we get up the stairs. I get there. I'm thinking because most of the places that we've gone to. All right, so EDM is very different than typical house music, right? So typical house, like you got a DJ. So the DJ at the Hackathon that we went to the night before, he was playing everything. He was playing hip hop. He was playing rap. He was playing
What spot?
Hackathon.
Hackathon had everything.
Had everything.
It was
right?
no EDM. Well,
There's no
little,
EDM. So I was
little,
assuming,
little.
but we didn't realize when we got there that there was an actual EDM concert.
Yeah, it was a concert. We was at a concert,
It was an actual EDM concert.
and we was in the front.
So
And-
that's why it was.
Your mic
Yeah.
is back
That-
away from.
Oh,
you.
shit.
That is
So that's why it was like, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, all night.
That's why every song was EDM'd out. We found out later when they introduced the motherfucker to come up, and he
Right.
had been there the whole time.
What's crazy about EDM concerts is that like they had like 4 DJs up there,
Yeah,
and like they're like,
they were
hey,
changing out.
and they're like they're changing it out. But did you hear a change of music?
No, like
It was
Stephen
the same
Dante's,
shit
Like,
over-
Stephen, like niggas was hearing. Did the song change? Remember when they got hyped at Marshmallow? I'm not gonna hit you, bro. I promise.
You're already hitting me.
I'm not
You
hitting
keep
you.
doing
I
it.
touched-
Don't touch
I
my
don't
body.
touch
Don't
you.
touch my body.
I t-
I don't want my body don't want to be touched by
This
you.
reminds me of me checking the homie in Dre's pool.
Okay, what
on that
happened in
same
grade
shit.
school?
Nigga, get off me.
My body don't want to be touched by you. And
Yeah.
it's on camera. You will be me too.
No,
You will be Mewtwo.
you can't me to me.
Do you want to be Mewtwo?
I don't want to be Mewtwo either.
You ever been Mewtwo? I want to be Mewtwo
A
in
psychic
Pokemon
nigga?
1. That top Pokemon.
We talking about some Pokemon shit.
Anyways, back to it. Anyway, go ahead.
I never played with Pokemon. That was the one thing that I was
trash
probably
nerd.
actually getting a hand job or something at that point.
Oh, he tried to steal. I see what you did. I see what you did. He was outside getting handies.
Mm-hmm.
Just that?
Why was I outside? Why was I outside getting a handy?
Don't niggas get handies outside?
Steve? I mean,
I don't know. I might have had one outside.
I probably had a couple
I got a
outside.
few
But
outside.
but I wouldn't.
Civic Center?
Yeah. No.
But I mean outside
Anyhow,
as in not in the house. Like the figurative
I got you.
outside.
Outside of the house. I get what you're saying. Anyhow.
Because your handy in your house is what you do every day.
Yeah, the rest stop beater.
So anyhow, y'all.
That wasn't even the bone I was talking
Oh,
about.
he was getting handy from himself.
Oh.
Now we're going back to
Is
it.
a handy from myself still a hand job, or is that just?
I don't know. You tell us. You were bragging, Mr. RBS.
Anyhow, you're not gonna be happy to have a shirt that says that, are you?
CP.
RSB. Anyway, back to the
We got a few shirts.
Back to the
We got a
shirts.
few shirts.
Anyhow, Marquee, we get up the stairs, we get in there, we realize it's the EDM concert. Our boy that we're really there for, he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna rock with this," and I'm like, "Fuck!" I'm like literally like a white boy.
That was
fuck.
that's the PH fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
Like we're here now. We're here now, and there's no. He's not. It's crazy that we're like hinting like, you know, is there other clubs that we go to? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so we're not gonna go. No, okay, I guess we're here. So you just literally have to get drunker and drunker and drunker. That's when the MAGA guy came in and was talking about some crazy shit.
By the way, I heard the MAGA guy.
You did hear him?
I walked away.
What was that all about?
As soon as he started talking about masks, I said, I'm out of here.
Yeah, he's like
Get
mask, and then he got into like women and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. You don't want to hook up with a girl tonight. That's your intention. Like
when you're an incel, you got to stay incel or
Right.
you're out.
Steve
was just talking about that gang shit. Imagine you were incel. You got homies. You got friends now. And then you fuck something.
You got friends now.
You
and then you fuck
something, and the rest of the incels looking at you like, oh, okay, you out here getting pussy.
Can you not?
If you're an incel, you can't get pussy. You blood in, blood out. Or dry in, dry out.
Wait, it's involuntary.
What's incel?
Involuntary celibate.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Anyhow,
but everybody gritting their fucking teeth.
So imagine being somebody who don't like the music, kind of drunk. I think we did other things.
Can you keep it a buck?
What?
Do you not like the music?
I don't like the. Here's the problem. If it was just the music is crazy because it's just sounds. It's just like
I was there.
That's all it is the whole time.
Never heard that song.
That's all it is the whole time. And
EDM people tell us that.
And then the lights.
Yeah, laser lights.
The laser lights.
Yeah.
You know, I actually do have. I think I have one of a picture of the laser lights. If I can find it up in here real quick.
But yeah, the music. As far as the music go for me, I can deal with it. And I can deal. I could deal with it.
Laser shit.
So I couldn't deal with it no more. And like I was more so cool before
the deal got it and couldn't deal with it.
No, I did not. Never wanted it. Yeah, my man. When we left the spot, like he couldn't take the shit anymore. I could tell he was going crazy.
He walks up, he goes, I go,
but
I can't take this shit no
but
more.
also, I know we jumped, but also we were just at the pool at the Marshmallow concert. That's what we heard.
It was similar, but not the same.
It was the same day and it was the same music.
It was the same type of music.
Okay.
In my opinion,
EDM is 120 to 160. It's the same beats per
all
minute, and it's all
day. That's
effects.
literally all we heard all day
Mhm.
long.
We left the Marshmallow.
I didn't hear not one. Yeah, when we left a little bit early,
Yep.
I didn't and we're gonna get into where we went to eat after that.
was
But all I heard all day long was literally that EPMD or whatever it's called, the EDM.
Erectile dysfunction mic.
Yeah, that shit. Literally, that's all I heard.
What if it literally is erectile dysfunction mic MIC? That would actually be it.
Wouldn't bother me.
Yeah,
No.
that's like call it. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'll throw some ED dick. Well, if I gotta work to bag you gotta work to get it up.
Sometimes. Anyway, back to the shit. Yeah, so listen to that all day long, right? So I understand why he was fed up. I honestly I wanted to hear some, and also we all paid a lot of bread to go where we went. So get what you want when you out there too. Like no one should be forced.
You should be where you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially on the last. That was the last night. So especially on the last night, you should be able to do
at minimum on the last night. Do that shit. Well,
this whole trip was every man for itself. We happened to be in a lot of places together, but nobody was obligated. It wasn't like when we went to Puerto Rico and niggas was like, yo, we gotta stay together.
Right.
Vegas was like,
you guys were like, yeah, we need to go to the fort. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go drink at the pool.
That's not the same thing. The fort was dope though.
Fuck the fort. I drank at the pool.
The fort was dope.
Super
Again,
dope.
Cool.
Again, I don't know when I would have ever seen that again in my life. I'm glad I went.
I've been to mad pools. I've never been. Well, I've been to a few forts too.
I never been to that fort.
Now I've never been to that fort.
I wanted to go to that fort.
I've been
That
to
fort in
Puerto
Puerto
Rican
Rico was
fort.
amazing.
Back in the day, I had some
Because you
bronze
guys have
in
gone
there.
and you recalled the actual experience. I felt like I was there, so I didn't have to go.
But that wasn't what the point I was making.
Yeah.
It was more when we were moving to PR at the time, there was about to be a riot, which turned into a celebration.
Yeah.
There was shit happening where niggas was like, yo, we got to sit together. Vegas was, I don't think niggas just get back how you get back. Get around.
Right.
However the fuck you get around. And that made it a lot fun. Them peeling off was more formal than it even needed to be. Because 5 people left that time. Steve, the homie, and 3 others. The 3 others didn't give a formal announcement. Like, you know how y'all was like, yo, we just can't take it no more. We got pill. The other 3 was like,
because we were trying to get people to go with us to hear rap, and niggas ain't want to go listen to rap.
I mean, at that time, I wasn't trying to leave the homie that we were there. I mean, because like I guess we could have all probably swayed him, but at this point, I was like, "Hey, you want to stay here? I'll just hang out here." And Mike you hung out,
and we did pay we just paid to get in there.
Yeah.
It wasn't a crazy amount to get in, but
Nah.
nonetheless,
I was going to go with y'all.
Probably the cheapest cover we paid the whole time there.
My little brother had just walked in the door when y'all were leaving. Y'all missed each other like on some cartoon shit. Like y'all walked off and they walked
Some
up. And I was
sitcom
like,
shit.
we called the elevator down.
Speaking of some,
they were elevating.
Speaking of some
now.
cartoon shit, because I thought about a couple things that I didn't have that I just remembered about Marquis. I set somebody's hair on fire
Right after we walked upstairs.
right after we walked upstairs.
Because I was still.
Well, how did you set
Why
someone
would
on
you do
fire?
such a thing?
So, all right. So, first of all, I'm going to give a big ups to all of the people in the service industry in Las Vegas. Y'all are fire. I don't think there was one person that was rude, that was inefficient, that was off their game.
Not if they want money.
Everybody was popping. I mean, sometimes, we're from Florida. We're also a service industry town. People be off their game. People be rude. People be fucking up your shit all the time.
Never once.
Not
in
one
Vegas.
time the whole time I was
nobody.
there. From the hotel to the clubs to the pool parties to the
I seen
to
the
everybody.
housekeeping staff picking trash up at the taxi stand
right.
on the airport ride out.
Right.
Before we got, they work. People out there working, bro.
Right.
And it's dope.
So basically, what happened?
People here are dope too, but there are some spots.
It's basically y'all were getting drinks with the other bartender, and I was like, this is taking entirely too long for me. So I went to the other bartender. There were 2 girls at the bar right by each other, and old girl had long curly hair, and it was loud. Imagine it's EDM, right? So it's that.
He loved making that noise. He loved making that damn noise.
Whatever. Sound like
own it, Claude.
it is loud. It's loud. It's loud. It's loud. People are walking in and out of the VIP elevators and shit, and it's just loud, right? So I literally the bartender is like asking me what I want, and I'm literally like saying it. She can't hear me, so I called her. I was like, just come closer so I can tell you what it is. And she said, "Oh, okay, vodka." And it's not even like I notice it. She doesn't notice it. Mike's like looking over here, like it's definitely smoking.
I made a scene.
It's smoking. And what did you say? You said something. You were like,
shit, that bitch
"His hair's on fire." That's what you basically said.
I was talking to my bartender. I was like, "Oh shit, that bitch hair on fire."
And I assumed she had really big curly hair, so I assumed there was probably product in there that was probably
hard and
flammable.
I thought she was Ghost Rider. I thought it was making a movie. I'm looking for cameras. I'm like, oh shit, we in the film. I'm throwing up my gang signs and shit. I'm like, we in the films. We in the film with niggas. Her shit on fire. Yeah, Ghost Rider Part 3. Yeah, this is a new bitch. She must be his son. Yeah, we out here.
But
Ghost Rider bitch. Ghost Rider bitch.
What I gotta say, big ups to her is because what she did is that she took her hair, she flung that shit over, put it in a bun, grabbed a hair tie and tied that stuff up. It was still smoking. Shit was still smoking.
Bro, that's an understatement.
Fire Marshal Bill ass bitch.
Fire Marshal Bill.
Don't tell me what's sweet.
100% Fire Marshal bartender. 100%.
Your driver's seat?
100%.
Wait, what?
For your shot?
No, I set my ass. I went through the CVS, and I talked to her first. She made me feel comfortable. I asked her like, "Hey, what type of
She rubbed the back of your head.
Shane, do that because we're just talking. I was like, before you do this to my body, before I gave her consent to penetrate me, I was like, hey, do you do this often? I asked her.
Do you do this often?
Yeah, I asked her if she's vaccinated, and she told me yes. She told me what she has. She part of the same gangland.
Pfizer gang.
Yeah, she threw up her sign. She let me know what time it was, so I felt more comfortable. She looked me in my eyes. She asked for consent. I was like, yeah, you got it. I was like, you got it, daddy. You know she a female, but she understands the content.
Yeah,
she understands the content. And she was like, all right, I got you too, daddy. And then she continued. Then she proceeded to penetrate my arm. And she did it real quick, and it was over.
Did she keep eye contact?
It was quick, and it was over. She also another 2 pump chump. And then it was over and it was done. She put a Band-Aid on and we had a little talk after, and she told me she'd see me in 3 weeks, and she looked at me and winked at me. I'm like, all right, cool.
And then she handed you something with some numbers on it.
Exactly. I got something with some numbers on it to let people know what time it was.
I'm feeling that. Real quick.
Go ahead.
Or no, not real quick.
Go
Back
ahead.
to the original story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop hitting you in the arm, but because you're a little bitch. But when the hair was smoking, so what I saw from my point of view, I saw the whoosh, and I look over. I said, "Oh shit, her hair!" I said, "That bitch hair on fire." The bartender who was making my drink, literally, as she's making my drink, she's mixing. She go,
as if this is a normal thing, right?
Go back to making her making my drink like it was nothing.
It was a regular Tuesday. Her hair always gets on fire.
Oh, I do want to point it because we didn't say
That's
this.
hair catch fire,
We didn't say this. There were candles all around the bar.
That's what caught her.
I didn't get like a lighter and just like I wasn't just like, hey, come here because on some Dennis the Menace shit.
Yeah.
No, she literally caught her hair on a candle that was lit. That I blew out for her. I was a gentleman.
So
I thought, nigga, I was there. I was watching. I thought she blew it out. You lying?
She definitely blew it
Don't
out.
try to be. No, you
lying.
did.
blew the
You're a fucking liar, yo.
Right here to God.
Don't fucking lie.
Why you got a camera on you?
Blew
Put it back on
the
us. Put it back on
candle
us.
out.
We all right.
Put it back on us.
Let's let the one guy. You're lying, sir. I
Right
watched her do
on
it.
Everything I love, I watched her blow it out. After she tied her hair up while her hair was still smoking.
That is not 100% of a factual accounting of the situation.
You know what I wish? I wish when you leaned in to blow it out, your whole beard would have caught on fire. The fuck you talking about? You're lying. She blew. I watched her do it.
I watched her blow it out too. I didn't know you saw that.
I do not recall. I definitely made the blow motion, and I definitely.
You probably did.
You just blew your breath.
She might have blew it out before I did.
You was blowing the smoke off her head. But yo, my bartender hit her with the look off. All right, Guru. My bartender hit her with the look off, like, oh, that's hair catch fire, Becky. She went back to doing what she was doing.
I think her name was like Terry or like Jillian or something. It was a weird person.
But I was still looking at her head smoking. She's still making the drink, and people like the homies behind us was like, because I happened to be first up because I was first up the stairs. I'm lying, but I legitimately was still out of breath watching this broad hair smoke. I didn't know you had nothing to do with it.
Smoke detector started smiling and shit. Smoke detector was smoke detector was like, yeah, I'm finna shine tonight.
What was bars? I'm about to give him bars.
We were the only ones like shocked and amazed that this woman's hair was on fire, and she literally like big ups to her boyfriend, whoever he is, because she put that thing up quickly.
Well, she had enough hair to catch a little bit on fire.
You know, I did give her 100% tip because I felt bad.
100% tip?
Yeah, the drink was $18, so I gave her an $18 tip because she literally caught her hair on fire making my drink. So I did feel bad, and I did give a 100% tip. And I will say that drink was probably one of the firest drinks that we had the whole time. It was very stiff, and I had to sip on it. So the big ups to whatever your name is at Marquee.
And speaking of stuff, y'all know that Pfizer is the same company that make Viagra or some shit?
They make a lot of shit.
Anyways, we're going to continue.
I thought Pfizer, right? You said Pfizer?
Yeah.
Pfizer make a lot of shit.
Viagra, yeah. Why'd you bring that up?
Because
you need Viagra?
Stiff. Trying to put you on.
You need some Viagra?
You just mentioned stiff. And what's wrong with taking Viagra? y'all ever took that shit like dead ass?
I have never taken it.
No, because it's like a thing. It's not about.
It fucks with your heart.
It's not about ED.
I don't know.
Like
and it raises your blood pressure.
How you know it fuck with your heart?
And
it raises your blood pressure. So it's increasing the blood flow so that you can get an erection if you can't get an erection. So it fucks with your blood flow. And I my heart is perfect, but I'm not trying to fuck with that.
Well, since we're here,
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Would y'all do hymns? The ED hymns? I'm not saying y'all have ED. Would you just do some extra shit?
I've honestly, because I want to know what it's about. Because I've heard stories. I didn't know it fucks with your heart.
It can. Like if you have heart problems, you probably shouldn't take.
Well, assuming if you're a healthy male.
Yeah. Okay.
I always thought it was.
Take them like pop them like pills.
Let me.
See, I don't have a problem with an erection.
My understanding with Viagra, I thought it was like almost like a party. I know it helps people that can't get up, but I always thought it was like a party type shit, like just like the gas station pills. Personally, I never bought any, but I hear a lot of stories from podcasts I listen to, specifically. I want to bring like Maul and them. They talk. They do it.
I heard people talk
right.
about it.
No, they talk about it. So it's like a normal thing. Apparently,
you talk about like what is that shit that the
even Cameron got the little
right.
the pink style whatever. Like it's like a thing. It's
right.
not. I thought it was always to enhance, not because you can't go. I thought pills was
so there are
it's because you can't go by prescription, but if you just taking them as recreation, you could also still get the same result.
I see. I truly don't know.
If we don't have ED, assuming everybody's telling the truth, even though Claude just lied a second ago, if you don't have ED and you still take the same drug that gets the same response, it's an enhancement to the situation.
So I don't think that Viagra is an I think Viagra though is 100%. It's literally helping you get an erection.
Why wouldn't it work if you didn't have ED?
Well, it would still work,
what I'm
obviously,
saying.
you know, because it's increasing your blood flow and all that stuff like that. But my thing is that I don't have. If you don't have a problem getting and keeping an erection, I don't see the point of it.
To enhance.
But an enhancement is an enhancement no matter what level you at.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it stops you from going fast. I don't know if it stops you from being a 2-pump chump.
Because it's not like Hims, like Mike said, like that.
I don't know. Hims is a different thing.
Because Hims is like Blue Chew with what Frank Thomas. Remember that damn Frank Thomas commercial? He does the
testosterone. Either way, I looked at all that stuff as enhancements, just like toys in the bedroom. In my opinion, these are enhancements.
But I don't need my. What if you feel as though your dick doesn't need an enhancement?
I mean, the reverse of what you feel like is what she feel like, but also
the strongest man in the world and still get a boost. You can still be Superman.
So you're talking about doing steroids?
Listen, let's say you last Superman levels 4 hours.
I don't.
Straight stroking.
Okay, fine. How about this?
Let's say you straight stroking for 4 hours and then you enhance it to.
Do you have a problem staying up?
No.
All right. A lot of people don't got a problem staying. Now I'm sorry. I said staying. I know you took it as. I meant literally
staying awake.
Staying awake. Some people take Adderall just to help.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
You don't have a sleep problem.
You don't fall asleep. You don't got a sleep
problem. I don't have a sleep problem.
But you niggas take Adderall.
Let me ask you this though. Do you think that?
How do you think
that's literally? I thought that was the best example.
How do you think though that the Viagra is going to enhance it though? Because it's going to. So Viagra is to make you get an erection.
I thought you stay even after you bust. I thought you stay hard.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But do you not still?
If I bust, I'm done.
Yeah,
that's the
point.
I
don't think it takes away. I don't think it takes away the sensitivity because normally we can't keep going because of the sensitivity, right?
But if your dick's still hard, it don't matter.
Yeah, like then you make sure you get your girl off
or whoever you with. Sensitivity.
No, see,
I don't know
if it does that.
If
you guys have ever taken the blue pill, let us know because I would like to know if it takes. It would have to take away the sensitivity. It would have to take away the sensitivity.
It doesn't. It could just keep blood in the spot.
That's what I thought.
Think about it.
Science club.
We don't know.
No,
I don't know.
No, hold on. This is a good conversation.
We're just talking about science.
If you smash in and you still have the sensitivity, which is like literally like it's almost like something like right because you keep going after you still have it. So for all intents and purposes, after you nut, you still have an erection.
I'll give you a percentage.
Give me a time frame.
I'll give you a percentage.
10 minutes after.
Within 5, 10.
But so within that 10 minutes, it's your dick is highly sensitive. Can you still keep going?
I don't know, but if you're still erect, you can. What if you bust before your girl? That's the point. So I truly don't know. I thought it was
stroking after you bust is one thing, but just still being hard.
I thought it was enhanced. Matter of fact, any women watching can they contend? But not even just that. It's just I know like sometimes I always looked at it as enhancement. I didn't know.
And you can enhance anything. The Rock got muscles and he could take it to another level. Anything can be enhanced.
I think The Rock is enhancing his muscles. Literally, it's probably going to have to be. What is that shit? Steroids.
Could he do more?
Naturally?
At all. Whatever.
I don't know.
At the end of the day, I think the best thing is we all, again, I would just use Adderall for example. Mm-hmm. You don't need help staying up. Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, because you stay up regardless. You could push through. So why not you, anybody? Then why are you enhancing it? Oh, because you want to help to stay up even more.
No, I'm with you. And I get everything that you're saying about that. I just don't know. Me personally, I don't have a problem with the getting hard and staying hard thing. But I understand.
That's a stunt.
That is not a stunt.
It's a stunt.
No, it's not a stunt.
Hypothetical.
I don't have to give you a hypothetical. I'm giving you the actual.
I'm about to ask you a hypothetical. Calm down with your defensive ass. you the king of Zamunda, wherever the fuck you at. You got 16 bras to please right now today for whatever reason. It has to happen within this window because Zamunda law says so. You staying up long enough to fuck 16 broads? No. You're gonna need an enhancement to get there.
What's the window?
An hour.
The hour.
All right, no,
an hour. Jesus Christ,
no,
Mike.
16 hours. Now what?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
you're not satisfying 16 women in 16 hours.
You ain't satisfying nobody beyond
the
first
woman. You're not satisfying the first woman.
That's why I said an hour.
Hold on.
That's why I said an hour. You can bust every minute if you wanted to. Wait a
minute. I'm not busting 16 times. That's almost impossible.
That's the point we're making.
But what I'm saying to you is that Viagra doesn't make you bust. It keeps you hard.
That's the point.
That's the point. You could bust as much as you want or as little as you want.
Or not bust at all.
It doesn't have any.
Wait a minute.
Point of it is
busting has no prerequisite to staying hard on Viagra.
Would you not say that? Could you technically have sex 16 times in a day if you gave yourself 30 minutes in between each time?
Honestly, I'm gonna be keep it a buck. No, I'm not gonna act like no. That's crazy.
16 is a really large number.
That's why
cut it in half, maybe.
That's why
that's even pushing.
You know when you could do it?
What?
On Viagra.
No, you could because it only keeps you hard for about 3 to 4 hours.
How you know the numbers?
It says it in the goddamn ad. Y'all
Why
don't
you
watch
know so-
TV?
Hey, man's
Don't
mad
you know why you
knowledgeable.
get mad? How you know so much about Viagra, Mr. No Viagra guy?
I've never taken it, but here's a few stats. My doctor said, somebody's doctor said.
You know what, Mike?
All right, but back.
Mike,
understand the
you know what? I'm gonna put salt in the next food I give you. Put a
my
lot of salt.
blood
in there.
pressure been normal
Just
since
pour it on
February.
that shit. Fuck that.
All right,
Mrs.
so-
Dash.
It's been normal since
where-
February.
Get your Mrs. Dash. I'm gonna put salt in that motherfucker.
I know we went on a
That's-
Viagra tangent. We went on. We went on a Viagra tangent.
Anyhow, big ups
That's
to
very
Hair on Fire, redheaded curly girl, that
Mrs.
works
Ghost Rider.
at
Flaming
the
Head
Marquee, Flaming Head. I don't know. I think Becky's it's kind of derogatory, isn't it?
Was she white?
Yeah, but just because you're white don't make you a Becky.
Says who?
Technically, your girlfriend is not white and she's a
My
Becky,
girlfriend's 100% Mexican.
but she's still a Becky.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's teasing her food.
So on this season of the poor,
Moment of silence for that transition.
Don't come at me, bro.
I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying. I just said maybe Becky is not the best because that's kind of
then what would you like to say?
white girl.
Okay.
It's not better.
Because
They're
I
synonymous.
I don't think so. I think Becky is not it's not synonymous with white girl. Becky is a white girl, a white girl that maybe I'm wrong.
You're 100% wrong.
I'm wrong.
I mean,
Let me look it up. Urban Dictionary right now.
I don't need an urban dictionary, nigga. Becky
is a
We've
term.
been calling bitches Becky before
Before
Plies
Plies got his shit off.
Becky is a
We
white
thought,
girl.
matter of fact, somebody told us that with that Plies owes us residuals.
Does owe us
Because we coined that shit.
So Becky is a
come on, Pfizer,
Becky.
give me
Hold
the
on.
strength.
Becky is a stereotypical basic white girl obsessed with Starbucks, Ugg boots, and trying to have a bigger butt.
So I don't know her lifestyle, but was she white?
But you don't know her lifestyle. How you call her Becky then?
Was she white?
Yes.
Did she have blonde
I
hair?
assume she was white.
Well, did she have blonde hair?
She had red hair.
Was it gel in it?
I don't remember her hair at all. I
It's
just know that
curly.
bitch
Was
was
there
red
gel
from
in
that fire.
And probably because it was curly.
Was there gel in it?
Probably because it was curly.
Come on, y'all. We sticking. We getting.
You think
off.
she hanging
This
out in the hood?
This means nothing, yo. This is
Come on, bro.
call when to stick. Don't stick to your guns. Just be honest, so we can get.
I'm just saying 100%. I don't necessarily think Becky is the right word to use. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You use your word.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my word.
Listen, use your word. I'm not telling you what to use. I'm just saying.
Fire hair. What? Just give me a word. I'll use that.
Call her what you like.
You just argue with me for 20
No, call her
minutes.
what you like.
Fire hair, white.
You
white
keep
girl.
an argument going. We can move on.
Fire hair, white girls. What you said? I'll use that.
Oh, and white girls got fire. Anyways, go ahead. Let's go.
Double on time. I didn't mean to do that.
All right.
Anyhow, I don't even know where we're going next.
Well, all right.
Where did we go next? Actually, that's the better question.
Oh, that was day 3, but we saw Tiger.
Yeah, we're going back round. Yeah, let's talk.
Oh,
Let's
let's
back
go
up. Let's
front to
back
back.
up. Let's back up. Let's go back front to back. Yeah.
Marshmallow.
So let's go before
Which
that.
is never safe, by the way. You never go back to front. You know what I'm saying? You got to
No.
wipe from front to back.
Yeah,
Always. A little knowledge, another cash tip. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep, you got to stay sanitary. You know, at the Port Podcast, we like to stay sanitized and do the proper measure around here. You know what I'm saying? We all got a little PhD in us. You know what I'm saying? I think we all certified doctors. No?
Yeah.
I thought
Also,
we
when you go in the back, you can't go back to the front.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta stay in the back.
Yeah, you got to stay back there. You know
So
what I'm
make
saying?
sure you wiping in the right direction and you stroking. In
Exactly.
The right
So if you're ever doing a little bit of anal indulgence, you definitely need to stay there. There's no going back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
That's a cash
Yeah,
tip. I just
yeah.
gave y'all a cash tip.
Y'all be safe out
Steve,
there.
let me borrow it.
Yeah, y'all be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Now where is that?
We're going back to front.
We're gonna go.
This commercial is brought to you by.
We're gonna go back. So we
Way
went
back.
to after. So Friday was a dull. I think I'm gonna throw out Friday. I'm gonna throw out Thursday because
I can't
Thursday
see
was
that
kind of dull. Going back to Friday. Friday during the day we did Dre's, and then at nighttime we went out to Hakkasan, the Japanese, right? Hakkasan.
I believe so.
Hakkasan. Now that is probably one of the most crazy experiences that I've probably had in my whole entire life. I've never been somewhere where it was literally a club within a club within a club, and it's like stacked all
It's
around.
like an
and,
inception of clubs.
you know, and our boy got VIP, which we're going to have to talk about Vegas prices before we get off this episode too, because that's crazy. What he spent for that actual VIP table, but because he did that, We had like girls serving us drinks and stuff, like making our drinks. It was kind of
We
weird.
also had the mail server. So
You have a mail server too?
Yeah, he held us down actually more.
He
Like,
was
my
making
man-
moves. He was making moves.
Yeah, my man
He
held
kept
us
the
down.
cups refreshed.
Did he? Okay, I just know every time I went with a drink, somebody took the drink out of my hand and was making it for me.
Oh, that girl was doing that.
Okay,
But homie had the
which
cups
was weird, right?
refreshed.
She didn't have to kind of do this. She could have just let me.
She
make
wanted
the
a
drink.
tip.
She
Did
already
we
had got
tip her?
tipped.
Oh, she had already got tipped.
She did.
Okay, gotcha.
We tipped her very well.
Significantly.
Good. So that's good.
Yeah,
but basically, it's I don't have any pictures of that because I do have some pictures of what happened next though. So basically, we're just chilling. I'm thinking we're just gonna go to a VIP. I'm walking around, just kind of getting the lay of the land and checking out the actual club itself. And it's great. You got bars, and that's the one thing about the clubs. And you said this: the clubs in Vegas are very well designed.
Mhm.
Because I will say most of the clubs and bars in Tampa are so shittily designed.
No, we ain't gonna do that to our city.
Yeah,
No. I'm not
gonna
gonna say
shoot Tampa like that.
they're not. Well,
By
they're-
comparison.
by comparison, you get spoiled. If you're only going like if you were going there only, you'd be kind of spoiled because
But that's why they could charge those prices. Because they could fit
100%.
5,000
What ain't even
people
about
in
just the
there.
fit. It's the literally there was never. So there's times where you're just trying to get a drink and hang out, and the overflow from the bar is like getting in your way from just like chilling. You know what I'm saying? And in this particular area, it was so big and so massive, and it had all these different sections that you could literally walk around an outer circle to get your drinks on the outer bars.
The bars are definitely
It was crazy.
well set up.
Then they had these little booths on the inside. But anyhow, we went further, and I remember, what was it? Was it somebody said Tiger was there, and I
It
was
was like a casual conversation.
right. It was a casual conversation. Was it somebody we were with, or was it?
It was the dancing dude. It was the dudes they hired. To
Oh yeah,
hype the
right.
crowd.
And that's crazy too that they had the people hired. To
Homie
just
from
dance
South
around.
Carolina, and he was like, "Yo, Tiger here." I was like, that's dope.
Cool.
I thought he was just in the spot.
And that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking
some VIP shit.
I think a whole too like I'm like we in VIP. Is there another like we in a pretty decent VIP? Is there another
There was
VIP
other VIPs.
above this VIP?
Yeah,
Where is that VIP at? I want to see what Tiger's sitting at
behind the stage.
behind the stage. And that's what it was. Tiger was behind the stage. So me and the homeboy went down to the actual bottom area of it. Just kind of you had to have like a certain you had to actually pay to go down there. I found out you had to pay to go down there, but because we had VIP, like the VIP, we
had the wristbands.
We had the wristbands. We would just walk down
It's
there.
like just walk down there.
And hold on one second.
So Mike,
Yeah, what up?
when his ass was doing the VIP,
Yeah.
y'all was together, or y'all it was just him and
When they went down to the front of the stage, I wasn't there. I
No.
stayed where I was at.
No, it was me. It was
The
me
shit
and
was
Don.
popping where I
It
was
was me and
at.
Don.
Okay.
Me and Don walked down there.
All right, go ahead.
Me and Don and Dante actually walked down there, and again, I was thinking, oh, just another freaking, just a EDM. Not a, at this time we hadn't seen any.
That was
EDM.
like the mosh pit.
we hadn't seen it. It was a mosh pit.
It was the
I was
mosh
thinking, okay,
Y'all
this
went
is-
through? Did you go through?
Yeah.
How'd you
The
feel?
mosh pit.
It wasn't an actual
No.
mosh pit, but
It
if
was
one
people
was
crowd.
happening,
Left-
it would be
yeah.
there.
So
That's
you
what I'm-
didn't. All right. So you didn't indulge in that mosh pit.
No, I don't do mosh pits.
I was just wondering how
No,
you
no.
how you
Probably have
fared.
three black eyes.
Black people cannot do mosh pits because it's too much of a. They're like, it's just.
I've been in mad mosh pits.
Have you?
Hip hop ones.
Oh, that's different.
It's called throwing bows in the club.
Yeah.
When they throw on
Yeah, that's
whatever the fuck.
And then swag and surf happens at some point.
Swag and
then
surf
you get
happened
along.
in that night.
We were there. I was yeah.
We swag and surf with the whole.
So anyhow-
United Nations.
We get down there and there's a DJ on and somebody there announced who the DJ is and he's pumping and he's actually pumping actually. I think he had some hip hop going. He had a little bit of the EDM going. He did a good mixture of both. And then all of a sudden, hey y'all, then the lights went low and then they did the laser thing again and it's freaking Tiger. And when I say it's Tiger, I don't mean like I'm here and Tiger's way over there. I mean Tiger's like literally standing on the stage like right in front of me. I got a picture of that somewhere. And I realized I kind of like Tiger. I always thought it was kind of trash music, but he's not that bad.
I used to be a humongous fan of Tiger, but that's before he got on. Mike, you don't remember, I'm sure,
I do
unless
remember.
you do.
I
When
do.
he used to have
I
a
do.
squad named they went by GED.
Mhm.
I forgot the name that what it stands for. It's not the regular GID with the school. It was some other shit. It was him, another guy named Gator, and I wish it was so many. I'm talking like more than 12 years ago. I
You want me to
don't
find the
remember,
club? I got it.
but
I found it. I put
That's
it
not
up.
it.
I put it up.
That's
I
not it.
That's him right there.
I don't.
There
I
you go.
don't remember.
That's it.
That's what he had up. I thought.
No,
Anyways,
it's a Vegas picture.
but anyway, yeah, like I was a fan of him back then when he was trying to get. I'm talking about lime and coconut. If real Tiger fans know lime and coconut, they or twist the coconut, whatever, they know what I'm talking about. It was so that long ago that I'm probably fucking up the name, but they know it was something coconut, twist coconut, lime coconut, some shit like that. And I've been a fan of him. And so
Pre-Young Money type shit.
yeah, so seeing so just being in the same room, like
It's pretty cool.
it's like that's dope because
That's pretty dope.
I was legit a fan before the Kardashian shit, before
Right.
Yeah.
before any of like on your come up. I watched your come up.
Mhm.
before you were even signed.
I'm not gonna lie. He come to Tampa and put on another show. I'm probably gonna buy tickets just because the show itself that was put on was so good. Like, and I think that's key, right? And I don't know if this is a Vegas thing or just good show producers or club promoters or whoever they are, but it was just the lights, the setup, everything was just like it was a perfect experience, you know.
Mhm.
I don't know how much those people that were down there paid. I mean, I know how much we paid for the VIP, but I don't know how much the actual ticket was. But
probably upwards of 60.
probably upwards of 60.
Or hell, even the 250.
Could have been couple bucks. I don't think he would have been.
It don't matter. We
We
was in
as
there.
Gucci Mane.
We was in there.
But definitely it was fire. It was fire. It was crazy. I mean, it was.
Oh, when Gucci played "Get It Back in Blood" with Pooh Shiesty, even though Shiesty in jail, and he still reps
he was
his man.
rapping his parts.
Hey, do you realize a club went up when they played "Get It Up in Get It in Blood"? Dog, oh my goodness, that shit went up. Jesus Christ. Anyways,
So that was that. And at this point, so we had already. So we get to Marshmallow. So the next day we actually did go to the Marshmallow concert. That's
sorry, I meant back in
We're
Blood.
going backwards.
We're going back
Day
again.
two.
Day 2. So this is day 2. We're on day 3. We went to the Marshmallow concert. That was an experience. For me, it was less Marshmallow and more Encore Beach Club for me.
Facts.
Because it was like 3 giant pools, these Roman columns. You know, you got cabanas everywhere. You got people all around you. You got people dancing in the water, people dancing out of the water. It's arm to arm. It's shoulder to shoulder. In fact, they actually had a DJ on that wasn't playing EDM. There was actually some hip hop actually being playing before the Marshmallow guy popped on there.
It was mixed over those same beats.
Yeah, it was still
Right.
EDM bass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, still at the same tempo.
But that was also definitely an experience too. Will you find the couple of Marshmallow pictures I had up there? There's 2 of them in there. It's an experience. I would say I like that definitely more than that little EDM club because at least we're outside. You know, we're in the sun, we're in the water. We get.
I enjoyed Marshmallow. It's I've never in my life heard of this guy in my life.
Yeah.
And so I bought his tickets blindly. I was talking to about the homie Ra, and
There you go.
There it is.
so I was talking to it, and I'm not mad I did it. The experience was cool.
That was
people was
Tiger.
cool.
Tiger a second ago.
I felt like me just being
That's
part
all
of them in their world. It was cool, like
Yeah.
to witness them in their world.
Yeah.
Nothing is wrong with ED for me anyway. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
nothing is wrong with it. I get it. Like everyone has genres. Everyone has their own. You have your tribe, and I was happy. I felt welcome. I didn't feel like ousted. You know what I'm saying? Like that tribe was cool. I experienced it. It was. Would I do it again? Sure, I would do it again. 100% fact. I would do it again. And
I 100%. I like the vibe. Like everybody was literally just chilling, and everybody was just drinking and just enjoying the vibe and being in the water. You know, just kind of like we have a spot. We only have one spot like that here, water, where you can actually do similar. It's similar to that.
The casino do that too, bro.
The casino.
we got a
does do
couple
that.
places.
Yeah,
we just
we
don't
got a few.
indulge.
We don't indulge.
Facts.
And I was thinking to
We
myself,
can.
like, I might need to do that more.
No, we should do it.
We
more.
should definitely do that more.
I was actually talking to the homie not too long ago. Maybe it was yesterday. The fact that damn, might have been today. Anyways, you travel. You don't gotta. We live in luxury.
We live in
People
paradise.
come here to retire. Like Florida is fucking lit. We travel places to honestly do the same shit we could do up
Here.
the street.
Yep.
Like dead ass.
In fact,
We waste money to go and do that shit. We have paradise. We live in paradise. We
literally
live
live
in
in
fucking
paradise.
Florida, yo.
Yeah.
Real gangsters get fat and move and live in Florida, and that's a saying. Like I ain't like that. Like people, that's what it is. We fucked that up by going outside. Like we have a lot of stuff here, so what we should do, we should do a pour up and we should go to our casino. Let's go to the pool party at the
And do
casino.
a pour up there?
we can't do
Why the
it.
fuck
Or-
not?
I don't know if we get permission, but we can do
Let's
an
do something now.
unofficial.
We do something
No,
official.
we'll get shots and shit. Same
Yeah.
way we got shots there.
We
know,
should.
We can literally do it here. We can. It's that simple.
When you say do
We
a
should
park
do that
there, I was
for-
thinking like in
Or even that water.
You know, it's too soon for my birthday, but why don't we do that for your birthday?
In November,
birthday
it's
after.
cold. You ain't get wait. Well,
Yeah.
it might be cold.
it might be closed
Oh, it could be
out of
closed.
season.
Maybe we might have to. We
We can do it beside the pool.
It's
Beside
not-
the pool, stay open.
You lose
It's
the
still
effect. I
Florida.
feel like you lose the effect if you're not in the pool.
It's a different effect, but it's still Florida. Dre's at night, was it not popping?
It was lit.
Yeah.
Was niggas in the pool
They was in the pool.
Were they?
Mad niggas was wet.
at night?
No.
Like,
Yeah, it was
Nah,
always
nah.
no, I'm talking about at night. At night,
Yeah,
was
at
it
night.
even open? I feel
No,
like
no,
did they put
no.
barriers?
Nobody was in the
around?
pool at night.
Nobody was in the pool. They
Yeah.
actually were not barriers. Someone could have fell in, but
It's
like I
just
say,
open.
everybody was on their best behavior at that Gucci concert. No one showed out. Everyone, to my knowledge, everyone went home safe.
Niggas ain't trying to get kicked out for $250.
That's true.
Fuck that.
So I didn't have a whole lot of anything else. There was just a couple things that I wanted to talk about, like the overall
Like quick hits.
Quick hits. All right. So Mike and I were there, and just to talk about the pricing in Vegas, y'all. Just so y'all know. So we spent what $250 to go into a couple concerts, $1,200 to get VIP at a club. There was $100 hamburger.
Oh yeah, the Royal joint.
$100
Royale with cheese.
$100 hamburger. And when I say this wasn't even at a fancy restaurant.
It's like this
$100 hamburger was at the hotel restaurant. It wasn't even like a restaurant.
First of all, you're not gonna shit on Posh like it wasn't.
Hold on. Posh burger was fire.
Posh was popping.
But finish
did you buy that $100 burger though?
I got a question.
I didn't have a breath.
Go ahead, Steve.
I wasn't in that.
Like I honestly almost bought that $100 burger.
I was close.
But that's not the only reason. I truly wanted. All right, when we left. All right, this brings us back to Saturday after the Marshmallow concert.
Yeah.
Me, Mike, Dante, we went to get food because we were all hungry, whatever. Posh Burger, we run into this spot, and honestly, it was like that for me.
Yeah,
there was two spots. There's one spot I really wanted to go to, and I did not get to go there. But I was so fucked up and full from Posh Burger, I needed to go to In-N-Out. I failed mission.
In-N-Out.
Mission incomplete.
You talked about it the whole time we was at Posh Burger.
Mission incomplete.
It wasn't close though.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
I showed it was super close.
Oh, was it?
But that already was full.
But Posh Burger was the burger I had at Posh Burger was so fucking lit. Like the chef even came out and talked to us. Did he not, Mike?
Yeah, you don't know.
The chef came out and talked to us.
Cool.
Like, dog, like it was so much fucking food. Dante, he's like a human.
He's an eater.
He didn't finish his food.
Yo.
Him did not finish his food. Mike got it for him though. Mike plays a cleaner, man.
If Dante is a human vacuum cleaner, Mike is definitely a.
Mike, you think Mike is a pool vacuum?
No.
Like, what type of vacuum is Mike?
Dante is a Hoover that you have in your house. Mike is one of those ones you go to the actual car wash and you can vacuum your car out with. He's not here to defend himself. But no, I definitely
leave me hanging. I'm dapping you up. Leave me hanging.
I definitely almost got that $100 hamburger myself too, but I was like, makes me mad though.
For the experience,
yeah.
Maybe you should have, because I should have done it. Because I spent maybe almost 20 on mine, but what's another extra 80?
Well, but I spent over $100 just gambling, and I was like, I lost it. I could have literally bought the hamburger.
Right, because what it tastes like what is it about?
I don't know. Like that's the crazy thing. I had an Impossible burger the whole time I was there. That's the plant-based burger.
Yeah.
Because I like them.
Is that what you got from Posh Burger?
Posh Burger, yeah. I got the
okay, what I got the double. I had a double bacon. I had a double cheeseburger with bacon on it.
Okay.
And I literally was eating healthy. No, I had my sides were fries and onion rings. Okay. And onion rings, like mixed. The whole time I was there, I only was eating, and I got pictures of it. You've probably seen. I only was eating salads, like Caesar salads.
Yeah.
And, like you see me.
Yeah, I saw you.
I was keeping it healthy.
Yeah. When we went to that one, so not to jump from Posh, but when we went to the actual what was it, Haven and
that one restaurant
MGM. Yeah, we went there. We both got the salmon, right?
Yeah, the salmon was amazing. You know what's crazy? All right, I know we're jumping. Right,
we jumping.
I hate mushrooms. I'm not a mushroom eater. That's literally I pick them out every single time. Our homie Jam, he ordered like the mushroom side, whatnot. Yep. You know what I mean? And it looked like when I seen it, looked more like meat more than anything.
You thought it was pork, right?
I remember I said so. I said, "What's that pork?" But it's not mushrooms. He was done with it. He was full and shit. Him and I actually paused on home. We kind of shared our size and shit. We wanted to try everything. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's too much food. So I tried the mushrooms. These are the first mushrooms in my life I really was eating. These mushrooms were amazing. That restaurant is definitely one I want to go back to. I would have went back there again the next time if people really wanted to.
Yeah.
If y'all wanted to, I would have went back.
Yeah. It was great. And it's kind of one, and just in case if you ever, I think it's called Haven. I want to say Haven or something with an H. It's an MGM. And it's a la carte. So it's kind of fancy. So you can't go in there. You order something. Expensive. You're not getting the side of shit with it. You ordering your side extra on that motherfucker. It's mad expensive. I think Mike's brother and I split a bottle of Perrier because I wanted club soda. He's like, oh, we'll split it. I'm like, sure, why not? But it was 100%, but it was good. And that was, I don't think I had any bad food the whole time I was there, but that was probably the best prepared the whole time. Like, it was just good.
You know what? That's crazy. The worst food I can say I had was a Caesar salad, and that Caesar salad at Drea's was a fucking 12 out of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
And that's the worst food I had.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I take that back. Let me apologize. The worst food I had.
You had a salad at Drea's?
Yeah, you ain't see that Caesar salad I had?
No,
amazing
I didn't
Caesar
see
salad.
you eating.
I'm taking it back. Oh, because we ate before you got there.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, I'm taking that back. The worst food I had was at the marshmallow concert, and that was just a Greek salad.
Oh yeah,
and that shit was a nine.
The chicken sandwich was fire.
That chicken sandwich was fire though. We had this chicken sandwich. That chicken sandwich was definitely fire.
Yeah. I was still trying to keep it healthy while I was out there. But after that concert, after I had the salad all day at the marshmallow concert, when myself, Mike, and Dante left, I was like, you know what? I wanted like In-N-Out burger or a Posh burger spot that was so highly spoken about. And again, back to the Posh burger, the shit I had, the double cheese or double burger with the bacon on the shit, literally was amazing. It was so fucking good, yo.
Yeah,
like that, literally. I didn't need an In-N-Out burger. I still want to try one day, but that satisfied me.
So I did want to mention, because you mentioned Dreas, I want to mention one thing about Dreas before we move on to, because I just wanted to get a couple things. I want to get your last impressions about Vegas before I move into the drink. Do you remember something happened at Dre's? It was a bit of a caper. It was a bit of a caper. It was a bit of a mystery. And Mike's shirt got stolen.
Yes.
So Mike has it's a nice like Calvin Klein shirt. It's a nice like t-shirt type thing, right?
That's a lie. It's
no,
Burlington $6.
Oh, the Burlington $6.
But it looked amazing.
Nice
Burlington did great. I think somebody,
you
know what would probably happen, Claude? Somebody probably stole a shirt from where you just said?
Burlington?
No, not that.
Calvin.
Calvin
Klein.
Someone stole a shirt from Calvin Klein and probably was like, they actually put it on a rack and Mike picked it up because it definitely was a Calvin Klein shirt. I thought Mike paid at least at bare minimum $150 for the shirt.
It's the shirt I had on my birthday.
So no double on $100 at bare minimum? Yes, absolutely. 100%. So
the gays do call me Bear.
So yeah, I don't even want to.
Why did that make you uncomfortable?
I'm not uncomfortable. All I'm saying is that the fact that it was stolen wasn't even the funny thing. The funny thing is that the nigga had no shirt to wear.
Right.
So he had to walk. You had to walk through at least 4 hotels.
Definitely
with no shirt on.
The one we left and the one I walked into. Yeah,
100%. Literally like 4 hotels.
I had a whole combo with a bouncer about it.
I wish JM was here because
JM wasn't there.
He's right there. The JM right there.
No, here to talk about this shit.
With the Dre's cup.
This shit is like the fact like me and JM and I is walking behind them, right? Wait, who is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Who's where?
Right there to the left.
Right there. Who knows? It's the guy. That's the guy. That's somebody that
green shirt.
Oh, that's me.
That's Claude.
Oh, I wear glasses. I can see that far.
Yeah. No, was it?
Yeah, Claude, your eyes look. I thought it was an Asian man.
I was very Asian looking there. It's legal there, y'all. It's legal.
Listen, I'm gonna try to FaceTime Jim just so I can get his input. We keep talking as I'm trying to FaceTime Jim.
100%. That was probably the funniest thing that I had. That was probably one of the funnier moments of the entire trip because he's Mike. If you don't know, y'all know, if you watch the show, you know Mike. If you know Mike in real life, you know Mike. I don't want to say he acts as if nothing phases him, but nothing does phase him typically. And I don't think this phased him. He was visibly annoyed having to walk through those at least 4 hotels. So imagine, all right. So if you can imagine where we are right now. So if you've been to Vegas before, try to or Google it if you have to. So we started off it was next to the Flamingo. I don't know what hotel it was. Next to the Flamingo, in between the Flamingo and Mandalay. So we walked from there to Caesar's Palace, across from Caesar's Palace through to like in the MGM Grand, all the way through over to like MGM, and then going through like Videa, Aria, which is our hotel. So that's like 4 or 5 hotels that Mike has to literally walk back through, and literally shirtless. So he probably had about like at least 4 or 5 sets of security go, sir, I don't know if you're aware, but you're not wearing a shirt. And there's a shirt requirement in the hotel. and you just got to tuck your belly in or something.
They did not sell him. You got to tuck the belly in or something.
No, they did. What did they say to you, though? They said something to you.
Honestly, nobody said a damn thing.
Yes, they did. People would definitely ask you to put your shirt on.
I was there.
I swear that people were asking you to
put your shirt on. Did they
stop me? Nobody stopped you.
No, someone definitely hotel. I've definitely heard. No. Literally one guy, at least specifically one guy, me and Jim could not stop. Every time we walked past somebody, people, they were commenting, they was pointing, it was like, where's his shirt? It was so bad, bro. And then one guy, hotel guy was like, hey, sir, you need to put a shirt on.
He did
in the lobby.
I'm going up the elevator in my room up here.
And
we was already in the Aria.
And we never found it, right?
No, it was not. We had a little table spot at Dre's. A table. We had a table. Yeah. I walked it. I was basically last. I think only people came after me was my brother. I put my shirt down on the thing. I didn't have a book bag or nothing. I just set it where my phone was. My phone, shoes, and shirt was right in the same spot.
Right
at the end of the whole shit after we, went through the whole party.
But how'd you feel at the fact that your shirt was actually stole?
That's what I'm like. Honestly, the walkthrough.
And who the fuck wore your shirt out?
The walkthrough didn't bother me at all. The mystery was that's a 2X.
I got a story about a shirt too, by the way.
That's a 2X, right?
Yeah.
How many 2X niggas is in here that wanted a polka dot navy blue and red shirt from Burlington? That's surprising. I was like, what the fuck is my shirt?
All right, 1 second.
There was no
break. 1 second, because we got Jim calling back. Hey, Jim, you are live right now on a Poor Podcast. Jim, I was telling Mike and Claude,
what you're talking about.
Our perception on. I'm putting you closer to the mic, bro. I was giving our perception how it was when we was walking through with Mike shirtless as hell through bars. I'm sorry, through hotels and things of that nature. Jim, were people not commenting, making faces, and looking at him with the utmost?
Every single person, if they had a friend that was on the phone, if they had a friend that was playing cards, if they had a friend at the slot machine, they made sure they stopped what they were doing. They needed to see this man walking through naked. Naked. There were whole families. There were children's eyes being covered. There were men. Every person who had an ounce of authority in that casino was letting Mike know, sir, you need to wear a shirt. Sir, I don't know where you came from, where you're going, but you need to have a shirt while you're getting there.
Jam, and as you and I lingered in the back, watching everyone treat Mike like the Loch Ness monster.
I didn't offer him up a word of help.
I was saying how you and I lingered in the back and were just dying laughing at every interaction that they did not catch.
No, we noticed everything. You know why? Because we were egging it on.
Yes.
Hey, to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Because we were laughing harder than they were.
Exactly.
To tell the truth, egging it on ain't what y'all could have been doing. Y'all wasn't like turning it up. Y'all was laughing and shit, bro.
Jam, we was pointing. We was like, hey.
What niggas could have been doing though?
I don't know what Mike's talking about. My finger was on the volume button. I was asking. I was pointing at. I was like, yeah. Get out.
Hey, but hit me out. What niggas could have been doing? Niggas could have been, hey, where your shirt at? Like causing a scene. Like y'all wasn't.
Granted, we wasn't screaming. Wasn't where's his shirt?
Y'all wasn't turning up.
We didn't feel we needed to. After the Uber driver turned around and like,
where your shirt at?
Couldn't drive the car anymore
because Mike was in the nude.
Yeah, Mike was totally nude.
Stark naked.
Jam, I definitely appreciate you backing me up on the stories, just in case they try to say they meaning Mike or even Claude. Anyway, just in case they try to say it didn't happen how it happened, I was like, I gotta get Jam on to vouch because you and I were definitely watching everyone in interactions, from the slot machines to the actual car dealers to the workers in the hotel. They all were offended, or at least looked offended, and want to know why was this man naked, butt ass naked, walking through their hotel lobby.
Yeah, they didn't even want to let him on the guest elevator. They were like, "Are you sure?" they were wondering where he hid the card.
Where did he hide the card?
It could be in my pocket. It could be in my pocket.
Where did Mike hide the card? Is the question of the night.
I have pockets.
Jam, I appreciate you, bro. We love you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. You be safe.
Old host of the Pour Up, man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Be safe, Jam. Thank you. Yeah, man. Fucking awesome. And that was that's our recap of pretty much what the fuck happened with shirtless. Oh, did we get into why I was even asleep?
Oh, yes.
That was before the show. That was before the show.
No.
I know how to do it, Claude.
It wasn't before the show. It was literally the.
No, I mean, we talked about it.
Don't touch my body.
I'm not going to hit you.
It's inside, not the outside.
Steve, we've been friends for 20
years.
I
had the fluid on you. I got out of the way.
But I never hurt you. 20 years.
Hey, the fire did it on its own.
Hey,
what the fuck is happening with
it? It just controlled itself. Wait, why Claude add this picture though?
Claude think he's sexy.
This had nothing to do with nothing.
Nah, because
why is it there?
Because Claude think he's sexy. That's just some wild shit.
Here's a picture Claude's talking about.
Why am I fucking laid out sleeping in the middle of the day?
Cash gone.
You know what I'm saying? I was cashed out.
You're not gonna let me get your bar off?
Yeah, go do your thing.
I already did a cash go.
Yeah.
That's how you rap.
This is literally me the Sunday,
The last day.
my very last day, hours before my flight, after I just experienced the Gucci concert, after I just experienced all the alcohol I took, after I just experienced all the gangsters and all the thug misses and everything in there that made that made me feel comfortable.
Thank you.
I just crashed. I was up all. Thank you, sir. I was up all night. I slept maybe an hour and a half that time, and I was still on go. And I just got to a point to where I was like, "There's no way I can continue. There's no way I can continue unless I take this little cat nap." And it definitely was much needed. I definitely did my thing in Vegas, and I definitely cashed out. And that's where that pick came from. I definitely cashed out. I felt good, and I needed a little Nappington.
How'd you feel?
I felt amazing. I didn't even dream.
I'm over here making the drinks, but I literally remember sitting there watching you as you laid down and you were talking to us, and all of a sudden you just kind of like slowly drifted off, and then you were done.
Yeah,
you were gone.
Yeah, man. I bet. Mike, what's your recap of me cashing out?
Yeah, cashing out is the best way to say it. Shout out to the homie Steve Cash. Yeah, homie came from where he came from, having a grand time with Gucci. Apparently he met Gucci after.
No, I didn't meet. I wish I did.
I thought that's how we was telling stories today. No, but you know what I'm saying? Quick little pit stop. Yeah, close the shoulder. I'll put it on the main one. You can, bro. So the homie was out. And then by the time we seen him the next day, I had about 3 hours of sleep. Clark maybe had 2. Steve definitely had less than that.
Yeah.
And we was all sitting in there. I'm sitting there drinking water. I say I'm done. Matter of fact, when you walked in, I was in the bed.
You're right.
And I just couldn't even.
I was encouraged by you.
I couldn't be upright. No, you hopped in there. You want to get in there with daddy. But see, that's the wrong way to use it.
Yeah, that's the wrong way to how to use it.
But anyway, eventually I got up because I finally made it back. Steve was telling us a story of what, the night and how
Gucci was how Gucci had that shit lit.
Yeah, the atmosphere. Random tangent. When we went to NO, Rod took me to a hood spot in New Orleans off this bourbon shit with his then girl and my then girl, who, as Claude describes, and isn't too far off from the truth, is basically like a Mexican Becky. We was in there looking like they was looking nervous. I'm in that bitch like this shit lit, and we was in the spot. But anyway, that's
where was that at?
In New Orleans.
In New Orleans, was this a spot he took you?
It was like off the bourbon.
Oh yeah,
we went to the hood and we was in the hood. Niggas was in there. Yeah. Like Steve was describing, I felt very comfortable, but my lady was looking real like this isn't Boston College or Boston University.
But mouse.
In any case, back to the story. So Steve was telling the story. He was still basically drunk, and they eventually put that head down and lullaby.
Sometimes when you're in certain situations, you gotta know the cash out. You gotta know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them.
Okay, I thought it was me, but go ahead, Claude, take it over.
Claude, no, he been waiting on that moment.
All right, y'all.
Real side coming out.
So we've gotten to the point of the show now where, you know what's crazy? I don't see.
What's he talking about? Tease at the fuck. Oh, the keys pick?
Yo.
Is there?
So I'm gonna have to actually post this the recipe on our IG. It'll all be there. I don't have a keys pick in there. We do have pictures of our view, a couple of views there that you guys can see of Vegas. Pretty dope there. I made a special drink dedicated to Vegas. It's called a poker face. I did not download my graphic. Actually, you know what? I could probably do it from here. Hold on, wait 1 second. We'll see.
Because that's on your computer.
Can you read it? What does that say?
That's a picture. I think that's a VIP picture.
You're definitely not asking me. I can't see that.
I can't see anything.
Only nigga here that can see.
Everybody is blind over here. Whatever, guys. I'll put it up on the on our Instagram so that you guys can see.
I got some ailments, but I got 20/20 there.
But so basically, the poker face is 2 shots of vodka, a shot of triple sec, and 3 shots of pineapple juice. 3 shots of pineapple juice, a shot of triple sec, and 2 shots of tequila. It's got to be gold tequila, brown tequila, not clear tequila. And here it is. I made it for you guys here. It's dedicated to you guys and our trip to Vegas. It's a pretty tasty drink. And when y'all ready, we'll go ahead and cheers up.
Let's see what it's like.
Let me switch hands.
Hey, let me switch hands because my arm can only go so far.
See, some of us ambidextrous, but
God,
I'm still trashing my right.
All right, guys. So it's 2 shots of tequila, 1
That's
shot
not
of
bad.
triple sec, and 3 shots of
That's a good outside drink.
of pineapple.
That's
Yes,
not a bad
it's
shot,
kind of
or
a
drink,
summary. I would probably drink this in
When you
Vegas.
get your pool,
When I get my pool, eventually, on my boat.
We doing this.
I don't know which one will come first.
Just us two.
Just you and I, and either my pool or my boat.
Whatever you want to do. I'm playing, bro.
What if I don't want to do it?
What our ladies?
What if I don't want to do it? What if I wholeheartedly don't want to do it?
Damn, daddies.
Me too, Mike. Mike do be me too, motherfuckers, don't he?
Oh yeah, Mike going down. Mike going down one day.
Jesus,
I never me too nobody. I hold no power here. This
I bet you be me too. I bet you me too that Potts burger.
I ate a pop burger. It was good. I had a double bacon day one. I had a veggie.
I don't know if you inquired with what I said or just the idea of it. Anyhow, y'all. So that was that's the poker face again. One last time, if you're listening right now, and again, it'll be on our IG tomorrow when I put it up. But it's just 2 shots of tequila, brown tequila, 1 shot of triple sec, and 3 shots of
salute to the brown tequila,
pineapple juice. Yes, to the brown tequila, 100%. All right, guys. I think that brings us to
Let's call for alcohol.
So I think this last call, we should give our final thoughts on Vegas. You know, what our impressions were, what we're thinking about, maybe on another trip, like what we observed, things of that nature. Who wants to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. My last call is Vegas was definitely fun. I love my homies. I love y'all guys. Excuse me. We definitely held it down. We made a lot of memories, and I definitely want to run it back. Well, run back another trip. Well, all right, specifically to Vegas. I wouldn't mind running back Vegas. A lot of fun, dope memories. We could do more, and I'm with it. If y'all want to run it back the same time next year, and or in a winter rather, I'm with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Let's take away the sun aspect because I bet it's still Vegas, so I bet
It'll still be sunny.
I bet they're high. I bet it's like Florida. Like winters may not be really winters, so we can still hit the pools in the wintertime. It's just gonna be a little less. Say yes more, especially in situations where you typically say no. And that's my last call. Do that and do it safe.
I'll let you go last today, Mike. So my last call, just to get it out there, in my impressions of Vegas is go with your boys, go with your girls, go with your couples. Do not bring your children. And I say this in the nicest way possible because you want to actually enjoy yourself. And as much as we love our little angels, they ruin a good time. You know it's true. You can say that I'm being an asshole about it, but you know it's true. I saw a guy there, and I observed it multiple times, but I saw a guy there, literally, Mike was with me. He's coming down the escalator. His wife was behind him. She was all pissed off about something. And I don't want to say she was nagging him, but she was definitely had a little bit of attitude or something. He was holding his little girl's hand, and he got a drink in his hand. The whole time, the little girl's trying to jump on the little squares on the floor of the hotel. She's just jumping, and he's like spilling his drink, and he's just literally, you could tell that his soul is so crushed because he just wants to be in Sin City enjoying himself. And it'd be different. It was just him and his wife. I bet they would probably have a good time, smash drink, go to shows, go to bars, go to clubs. So what I'm just saying is, people, if you're going to go to Vegas, go with your boys, go with your girls, go with your couples. Leave your damn brats at home.
Okay.
I loved it, though. Michael.
Yes, sir. Last call. So my last call is going to be, if you go to Vegas, have a good time, bring a substantial budget, and drink a lot of motherfucking water. Water is key out that bitch. We had gallon water breaks. We 36. I'm 36. Sweating, not even sweating overtly, like sweaty sweat, like how I do in Florida. It was just, you just disperse so much water throughout the course of a day. I brought my half-gallon water container that I always have, and we still bought 2-3 gallons. Yeah. Gallon a day, especially if you're gonna be drinking. Vegas is a lot of fun. The spots are popping. I saw mad kids out there, and that's weird, but it is what it is.
I see kids. Anyway, my bad.
During the daytime, people was walking around with. I saw one kid pushing another kid in a stroller.
No, I saw kids that night. I legit saw kids that night.
It was nuts. Yeah. But like I said, my last call: drink a lot of water. You don't need a plan. Go out there and turn up and have a good time. I'll probably never go back again unless it's for an excursion of some sort. if I could ride something with some wheels in the desert or something, or one of those race and somebody, petty.
You wouldn't go back if we all went back?
Of course, I'll go anywhere the homies go.
Okay.
But I got enough control of y'all to steer y'all somewhere else. We'll
We'll
be in an exotic place next time.
Okay.
You don't believe it, but we'll be there. And when you look up, you're like, damn, Mike called that shit.
Listen, Mike, I've learned to not deny your ability to lure someone to something.
Hey,
Yo.
Absolutely.
Mouthpiece strong.
Yes.
Yo.
Yo, so this is a fun episode, y'all.
Yes.
We're gonna be back on our normal shit next week, y'all.
Yeah.
We don't know the topic, but we'll figure it out before then, and we'll probably go back to our
We'll do it next week, bro. It may be a little late, but I definitely wanted to touch on verses, man. Jada Kiss, D Block, amazing. It's too late. I don't want to. It'll be a whole nother segment. But yeah,
maybe we'll make that next week's cash tips if we can kind of roll it in there. But we'll be back on our normal shit, guys. 100%. We're here for y'all.
Wait, I'm gonna cut you off because I feel like you're ending it. We got some things coming up that's gonna be fun. We got some additional pour up drinks on us interviews off to the side with a couple of pods with Graham Radio and with Sweeterman, I believe.
So make sure before we get out of here, y'all, I want to make sure that you guys follow us on IG at _pour_up, or you can just type in the pour up and we will literally pop up there. At CP34SM is me.
Wait, calm down.
Go ahead.
Calm down. You jumping the gun.
Giving everybody's everything.
You gotta let the quarterback.
Go ahead.
On top of the other two things I was saying before I try to end the show again.
I'm not ending. I'm just letting them know.
Push Supreme. He did get his verses off. We weren't able to be a part of it because the reschedule was while we were in Vegas last week. Y'all check that out. I believe it's on Graham Radio, and I believe it's on Push Supreme anywhere you find Push Supreme. Check out a local verses at Glass House Studios, which we've recorded in before.
Yeah.
And we're going to do an interview with the two versus artists within the very near future.
With Push Supreme and C-Bane.
With C-Bane and Push Supreme. Shout out to Glass House and those two and everybody involved. We're going to get up to something. It's coming, and now we can get out of
it. So just to point out that you could literally find Push Supreme anywhere at Push Supreme. You can find C-Bane literally anywhere at C-Bane. Graham Radio, when you're looking for Graham, it's Graham, Graham. That's it. That's Graham. No A in the middle of it all. But you can find us at... Can I do it now? Not that one. Wrong one. Sorry. At _pour_up, or just type in the pour up and you'll find us. You can find me at CP34SVM and Steve Cash at Steve Cash _. And I am Mike Lake for Mike Lake over here in the background over there. And always, guys, please follow us at Shit Vision Media on everything. Everything. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We have a TikTok, and I don't even. What is that star? What is that?
You made it. I
don't know what it is.
That's for me. That's my logo.
That's your star. Is your star?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Spreaker. Y'all. Spreaker.
It's where we host our audio at.
That is where we host our audio.
That's where we host all our shows at.
Absolutely, y'all. So, 100%, y'all. Yo, Mike, who are you?
I am Mike Lake, aka Hillsboro Slim, aka where the fuck is my shirt?
I don't know. What if it's in one of our bags?
I think I was waiting on somebody to say, "Oh, I got your shirt," but I never put it in a bag.
No, yo, I'm knocking at the door. I am CP34.
Steve Cash Money Baggy,
aka
the Las Vegas
the
Zaddy.
Vegas Zaddy.
Yes, 100%.
Aka the Young Vampire. I believe all the stories they tell about me around the campfire. We had a great time.
Yeah,
y'all
man.
Be safe.
$199.
$199, y'all. The Pro Podcast.
Next time gonna be $200.